Hello everyone and welcome to GTA 5. Yes, we are back here going to be continuing the, nonsense, essentially, that we inevitably do whenever it comes to one of these. There shall be some half-sensible racing. There'll probably be some big explosions along the way, and, yeah. Who knows? Who knows how it's going to go? I have got a puppy in the office today. I'm giving it. Normally I'd put him in his crate, but we're going to see if he's going to be well behaved enough. No guarantee. Hopefully Apollo will be behaved. He has currently got his antler thing that he loves and is chewing on that. So if you hear that in the background, that's what it is. I don't think he will. He's not a particularly noisy dog most of the time. But yes, it is time for some GTA racing. Now, you are more than welcome to join this session if you wish. You've got to be playing on the enhanced version of the game. You've got to be on the Xbox or the Series X if you want to take part. Ewan is the person to message, whose game tag is on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th down on the list is Ewan's game tag. Send Ewan a message on Xbox and he will try and get you connected at some point along the way. We don't really know. It had some issues last time out. Hopefully it will all work this time out. We never really know. We don't know what we're going to start off with, particularly. I did spin the wheel myself before starting the stream like an idiot. Forgot that I should probably do it on stream. I didn't. 30,000 wasn't even what I won. I won like 10,000 XP. It wasn't very much. Here comes Ewan. Will Ewan be able to win anything interesting? Well, I'm going to guess probably not, but you never know. You never know. And it is going to be something. Oh, I take it back. Ewan has won the car. Was not expecting anything exciting to happen, and then Ewan has won the Lamborghini. Like, you know what? It's pretty good. It's pretty good when you can just sort of turn up and win a Lamborghini. So well done, Ewan. Lucky for you and everything. Right, we're going to go wander outside, and there is inevitably going to be a whole load of a mess. Hello, Lado. Shall we see if Lado could win? I'm going to hazard a guess that Lado is probably not going to... Oh, we've got Nareth having a go. Can we see 2 Lamborghinis won in one session? Nope, Nareth has got 30,000. It's not that exciting. We will see what Lado can possibly do. This is just while we get everyone connected, etc. Because yeah, we'll take a little bit of time, and Lado is not going to be winning the car. Lado is going to get some XP. And now it is Danger Man's turn. Hey, Lado. Yeah, it's, you know, this is always the fun of the lucky dip. What's it called? Lucky dip wheel spin. We will get underway shortly. I'm not sure what race we're going to go to first. There'll probably be something somewhere that we can start with. Something silly. Oh, it's 10,000 chips, and there we go. Nothing crazy exciting. Puppy, why do you have to lie on my foot? There is all of the office space. There's quite a lot of office space here. Instead, you've decided to flop on my foot. Puppy considerably heavier than cats. I mean, Eve is quite chunky, but Puppy is heavier than Eve. You're right. Yeah, dog's fine. Dog's fine. Oh, well. As expected, there is the usual amount of chaos currently going on outside. Whenever we start one of these, there is just mayhem and ridiculousness going on out here. Oh, that's a lot of explosions. Does this still do... Stevie, has your glitched car been fixed, or is it still broken? Someone sent a mugger after me. Oh. How did they mug me? They, like, got my ankles. Somehow, like, $10,000 fell out of my ankles. I don't quite know how $10,000 fell out of my ankles, but it did. I was just trying to figure out whether... Yep, it's still glitched! So, The good news for anyone wondering about the glitchiest car in the world, it is still the glitchiest car in the world. We still don't know what causes it. I mean, how is this as broken as this? I don't know. Whee! It is ridiculous. Anyway, we should probably go and load up a... Actually, probably not a good idea to stand on a car while trying to load up a race. Let's face it. Oh, Apollo, why have you farted in the office? You've been in here 6 minutes! Was that really necessary? Oh. Bloody hell. Please send help. My office stinks. Dog farts are the worst. God damn it, Apollo. You're not even paying any attention. You don't care. You've got your antler. You're happy. You just stank up my office. Oh, for God's sake. I think actually I have the window open. Right, I'm going to go load a job. Also, a wool alert, thank you very much. I shall read some donations in a second. Just let me go and load up a job. I don't know how many people have actually got in this lobby just before I go and quickly load something. Okay, we've already got actually a good amount of people, so we will load up proper job, a proper race. I can't do a transform race, we've got too many in. Right, here we go. Let's go and find, where shall we head to? Oh, that was a weird lure. That wasn't even a full wool alert. My sounds are broken again. That was just, I heard just the end of a lure going on from the attempt at a wool alert there. Oh, I think this was this the one that was. Oh, we'll actually just we'll load up. I think a somewhat. No, that's definitely not a sensible one. So we'll load up a somewhat sensible race to start. Sure, this one here is a fairly sensible race. I think I remember this. We will load this. We'll just get everyone connected. We'll just get something started while we are going here. Sound of White Noise, thank you for the resub. That was admittedly a Twitch resub, but thank you very much for that one. I know I'm not on Twitch at the moment. We may end up back there. Jammy Jam Jam, thank you very much for the donation. Saying have some money. Love the races from Forza to GTA. Thank you. I'm always glad to hear that people are enjoying the races. Let's just get... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, always... I pressed about all from current session. That's what we want. Yeah, always glad to hear people enjoying the videos, whether it be races, whether it be whatever other nonsense we end up coming with when it comes to a driving game. Waris, thank you for the donation. Saying it's been forever since I last saw you stream. When it was the Cult of 69, you then got immediately defeated. But it has. Well, I say it has. We're bringing the streams back. The streams are coming back a little bit at the moment, which is fun. So yeah, hopefully there's the aim is to have a couple of streams a week, basically. And hello, dog. How are you doing? You've come to say hello as well to everybody, have you? I think a Distracto dog is going to be more so than the cat. But yes, there will hopefully be some more streams in the near future. Sound of White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hey Alex, do you still have the training montage track by Stinty? Because I'd love to see Big Hong Kong have another day in the sunshine. That track was mad. I have no idea if I've still got it. But if I do have it, we can have a go. We can have a race around Big Hong Kong. Or whatever we called it. Training. Yeah, it was a very silly track that... It was mayhem. But it was good. It was good when it worked. Okay, we'll see if we get this person connected and then we will get underway. Yeah, okay. I think we are hoping this track is locked to a specific car. Most of them are. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed they are. Right. I'm just making sure I got everything set correctly. We will set time of day to noon, so we might stand a chance of seeing what's going on. Traffic off, wanted off, all of that. Traffic wouldn't make any difference around here because we're in the airfield. Player is joining. Okay. A boo to me, thank you for the donation. Saying, why could the Italian chef not unlock his car? He had... Gnocchi? I don't know. There's a boo in there. I know I'm mispronouncing it. How does a car express love to another? I adore you. That's definitely going to be a boo. Why are cars so cheeky? Because they are fuel of it. Also going to be a boo to you. I don't know any more Don't know any of the... I don't know if any of them is something new, but definitely boo-worthy. You are correct. They are all very boo-worthy indeed. So, there we go. James, thank you very much for the donation, saying, fun to see it. Fun to see it looks like streams are back to being semi-regular. That is the hope, yes. If that continues, any chance of bringing back viewer map submissions for GTA 5 or debuting them for Horizon 5? Yes, that is definitely something that we might see for GTA 5. It's in the works. Probably won't be too long until we see sort of a more open submission for GTA 5 maps. At the moment, I'm just running through some of the older stuff that I have hanging around, stuff that we maybe haven't driven for a while. But yes, there is a very good chance that we will see that in the very near future. So, yeah, keep an eye out for that. Right, here we go. We are about to get underway. We're going racing with some Sentinels. I haven't driven one of these for a long time. It's a big grid of cars we've got, actually, for the start of this stream, which is always nice. And we will start from pole. Now, if I remember rightly, this is the track that had the mad final corner, I think. Is this the one that I'm thinking it is? I could be wrong, though. I think this one we raced with... oh, Amy, go back, pointing the right way. I think this is the one we raced with the... one of the Dominators, the SVT Cobra and the sort of Audi Saloon, yeah, like the S3, RS3 Saloon sedan, whatever you want to call it. I think that's what we drove around here for a video-wise, if I have remembered it correctly. Oh, we're going to be on the outside through here. Not going to... Oh, actually... the red car did a pretty good cover job through there, and we all got stacked up. Everything's going to get a little bit spread out as we run down this next thing. I do apologise, the wool allures seem to be broken. I hope the actual... I don't know why the sound effects are busted. The sound effects do seem to have given up the ghost. We only get every so often does a wool allure work, which is sad times. But, where am I going? Over this way, yes. Cool. Okay, so that's a lap. It's a short lap around here, and we're heading up towards... this very... oh, this is going to be... I apologise, the car's buried in the pack. Oh, it's difficult enough for the front group. But if you're in about 12th place and there's cars everywhere, that is going to be an absolute mess. So, yeah. It's kind of sensible. It's sort of sensible, and then we drive around it. Like, the actual track layout is fairly sensible, but then we drive around it, and then we somehow do not make it very sensible. Seems to be about right. I actually wonder, just think about that. I saw chat saying the Woolalo was working on there, and I do seem to have some weird sound issues going on with my computer itself, which I don't know why I'd be having weird issues with it. In that, like, if I press play on a YouTube video, sometimes it doesn't always play like a couple of seconds of sound or whatever, and it may be that's causing me issues. If it's working on your end. If it's working on the actual live end, I guess that's the bit that matters more. I'm just going to get random wool allure effects every so often, scare the crap out of me, I think, because I'm now not expecting them at all to be going on. We are going to be stuck kind of on the outside here. I don't know if I want to. Danger Man's going to be happy to help push us forward. I'm okay with that. Danger Man actually gets a really good run, so it's difficult to get the run to the line. Danger Man timed that perfectly. More often than not, whoever leads into the chicane will lead to the finish line. But Danger Man proved it is possible to get a pass done towards the line. It's not a very long run, and you don't get much momentum because it's such a tight corner. It's difficult to get the momentum required, if you like, to slipstream to the line. But as I said, it is possible. It's just tougher than some of the other circuits. When we have 4 or 5 cars going on through there, who knows? I mean, we can sit here and we can plan how it's all going to work in theory, and then the final lap comes and it never works out like that. We've got level 8 is going to go to the inside, but runs into trouble. There's nowhere to really go here. We are stuck on the outside of everyone here. Still stuck on the outside. It's about 4 wide heading up towards the final corner. Are we going to get... Is anyone going to go with us here? I think Danger Man will lift and back out of that one. Someone had to lift, and we had the momentum with us in that. Danger Man will chase Danger Man across to the inside. Not that it really matters. Whichever side I went there, Danger Man would have had the slipstream and the momentum to come past regardless. We are stuck on the outside through here. I mean, we'll lose a place. It's not a disaster, though. We can get back in the slipstream. And we will probably be back past down the back straight at some point. We'll have a lift and a little kick of oversteer. We'll fall back into line again through here. It's getting very, very hectic. But that's just to be expected. This is quite a narrow circuit. We'll get some of a draft down here. Come on. Come on. Where's the draft? Ewan's... Toes, we've just got nothing. The game has just decided no slipstream for me at all there. That really just screwed me. Might finally be kicking in just at the very end of the straight. They really did not want to give us any sort of slipstream, and it's going to give us a slipstream here at completely the wrong point. I mean, we're going to go give Danger Man a help towards this. Ewan's going to have to fall into line. Yeah. I mean, we very much just pushed Danger Man to the lead of the race at that point. It's not the final lap, of course. On the final lap, we probably wouldn't yield as much, although you'd still have to... at some point, you'd have to yield. That was an ambitious go to the inside. We did cut across, but there's never really going to be much space there for the yellow car. It's, yeah, you're driving into a wedge that's very, very awkward to try and get a pass done there. So it wasn't really a move on, but... yeah, we ended up coming off worse. We didn't lose a horrific amount of time, though. We can probably catch up. To be fair, we can probably catch up by the exit of the chicane. It's where it's going to... the final lap is going to be mad, because that give and take that you get in the final chicane at the moment is going to be gone, to a degree. You don't want to end up crashed, but you are much less likely to give quite as much room, because you can't. You want to try and win. You can't be as careful through there, although you'll see even on this lap here things can go a little bit hectic. We'll get a good run off here, but I've got no slipstream from anybody. That's the problem. We will hopefully get a little bit of a toe somewhere and get back into the fight. And that's actually a really good run through these first couple of corners. If you're just joining the stream, welcome to you all. And thank you to those who have donated while this race has been going on. Sorry, I can only see very quick glimpses of chat and so on. We will interact in between races, while in the midst of a battle, especially a race at a track like this, where it is narrow and you've got to be fully aware of everything at all times. You can't really do more than the occasional glance. We've got a good run heading towards these final couple of corners now. We're right back into the fight. We're going to have a fair bit of understeer through there, but that's fine. We'll get a good exit. We're still in the tow down this next section. Not got really anywhere to go with it, though, so we will be happy to sit in line. Oh, Ewan's come off worse. Yeah, Ewan and Gliska tangled. They've both come off worse. We've got a couple of laps to go here. Me in level 8 got clear of all of that mess relatively well. I'm actually going to just slow it down. Okay. McLaren P1, you're going to be on that's your final warning, because you basically screwed us both up for no reason. There's no reason to go for that as a pass there. Had you not done that, we could have just both followed level 8. So I see you drive like a twat again, and I'm just going to kick you from the race. Because, yeah, that's a terrible attempt. I'll let you know, mistakes happen from time to time, but you need to learn and you need to be better than that. I shall be honest. We've got no slipstream going on down here whatsoever. Unfortunately, though, Childish to the inside has also got no slipstream, so we're stuck at a stalemate going on here. We will dive on the brakes, but not quite got that one right. Childish bumped off the inside curb. Now, Stevie's coming to join the party. Stevie's going to have a big run, but it will not be enough to do anything. We've got an amazing exit out of here, and we're going to get everybody on the run towards turn 1 as we head on to the final lap of the race. Danger Man's moved across, covers the inside. I do not want to go too crazy there. I could have put the car the inside, but it's going to be such a shallow angle. We get no speed on the exit of the corner. It's just not worth it. So yeah, we're sometimes better off waiting a little bit here. We've got a good exit. That's never going to work through there. Yeah. You are very, very much asking to be kicked, or asking for Danger Man to put you in a wall. And yeah. So you've got to learn. Sometimes you cannot go for every single move, and that was one of those times where the move is not on, the gap's just closing, and you've got to lift out of it. Level 8's tap the brakes to try to avoid being involved in that mess. Oh, and we've got a little bit of a mayhem session through this. And we will be... I mean, this is the best we're going to probably get unless they all tumble over one another here, which is not impossible. We've absolutely sent it through the chicane. We've got a great toe, and we might get third, just. I don't know. I think we got fourth in the end. But yeah, we had a clean run through that section and could carry a lot of speed. We did just get fourth. It was very close. Longbow a little bit unlucky. Longbow unlucky in that one. Just got bottled up, and that's that. It was a good race for the most part through that one. Yeah, just we're not quite in the right place at the right time for that, which is a bit unfortunate. But it's a fun track, that one. It is tricky. It is dangerous. It is a different sort of challenge around here. But there we go. Stevie got fastest lap of the race at 103.8. Stevie was flying. Level 8 at a 104.1. We were at 104.7, as was Gliska. I mean, it's really difficult to set incredibly quick lap times here by virtue of you're often fighting with other cars and slipstream and catch up and all of that sort of thing. Yeah. Oh, dog, you're not supposed to be... Give me a second. Apollo, don't chew the wire, okay? Off that. Yes, you can chew that, not the wire, though. I don't know what it is with my dumbass dog, but I have wires that run around the very outside of my room. They run to my sim rig. They run from my sim rig all the way around to where my PC is, and they've got to be these massive long extenders. They're for the wheel and for the monitors and all of that sort of thing. And for some reason, my dumbass dog, of all the places in the office he could sit and chew stuff, he keeps like pushing it right up against the edge of the wall, which would be fine if it wasn't for the fact that wires were running around the edge of the wall there. I don't know why he insists on doing it. It's very annoying. I don't care. He can chew his antler thing as much as he likes. That's all good. But just stop chewing it there. And I keep telling him, but he just doesn't listen. The bloody pain in the arse. What should we drive? What should we drive next? I'm not going to go open wheels. We know that would be desperately terrible. Oh! A wool allure worked! Hey! A wool allure. Fantastic stuff. Let's go sports cars. Sure, sports cars are fun. I don't know what the van might be, in that it's already a difficult enough prospect. So yeah, we will see. Okay, the McLaren P1 is very, very much on a last warning. For this one, the message has had more than enough time to get there. So. There we go. Revolta, VST, and Komoda. I know what I'm driving in that one. Yeah, use what you want. Alright, okay. Apollo has at least stopped chewing near a wire, which is good. He's now going to chew on my foot, but that's fine. Chew on my foot, we're all good. As we get loaded. Cass and Abaddon, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hello and welcome to the show. We are Cass and Abaddon, and we are here with our voice disguises to do some racing in GTA 5 while Alex tries to work out how to escape the many traps we use to trap him in the basement. That's definitely not true. Although, if it was true, I would say it wasn't, I guess. So, who knows? Maybe I am an amalgamation of two misbehaving cats. Actually, to be fair, Cass never misbehaves. Cass is a wonderful cat. Landyman, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hello again, Alex. I hope you've had a lovely Jubilee weekend. Why do you never see pigs in trees? Because pigs can't get in trees. I mean, you're not wrong. Do we give you a boo for just a terrible, pointless fact? I guess. I feel like it's just a boo. I feel like we should just give you a boo. It's been an absolutely abysmal day today in terms of weather in my part of England anyway. It has rained since this morning until now. There was a brief pause when I managed to go walk the dog in the brief pause and didn't get completely soaked. But it has been absolutely shocking in terms of weather today. So much, I was going to try and do some gardening, but that plan did not materialise. Instead, I ended up sitting and playing Slay the Spire for a while. I actually completed it for the first time ever. So, I mean, it wasn't a massively successful day, but it was a little bit of a successful day. And I watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine because that's just the TV show that's my comfort TV at the moment, for whatever reason. I say for whatever reason, it's an awesome TV show. But yeah, my day has not been as productive as intended, and I'm going to blame the weather. And if it had been sunny, I probably would have still found an excuse to sit and watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine and play games. But never mind. We are going to go on a lift and coast into there and bobble across some of the curbs. Gliska absolutely chucked it at that curb. It was maximum commitment there from Gliska, and we're going to go maximum commitment around the outside, and we will make it work in the Revolta. Now, the Revolta is fast as far as cars go. I mean, I think this class so far seems fairly balanced in as far as we've got three different types of cars in the top three. Revolta is pretty strong. It got banned from many sumos just because it is so powerful for that sort of thing. In a crash, Ewan's had a big accident. In a crash, yeah, the Revolta is the one that'll do the most damage for sure here. Can we get some slipstream going? There we do. There's the Cadillac's going to have a look. Danger Man with a huge amount of speed to the inside. He's going to try and take that lead away. I mean, fair enough. It's a little bit of a wobble through there, but it's fine. Now, Amy's going to take the lead. I'm not going to go and make that one unnecessarily hectic. That's fine. We will get a good slipstream off of there, and then we'll get a massive tow through the middle. Gliska's to the outside. We're going to go side by side to turn one. Gliska will hold that. We'll give plenty of space. Oh, no, Gliska's on two wheels. Now, that was not the intended. We've given Danger Man a little bop forward. Oh, I was trying to give enough space for Danger Man to get back on the circuit. Oh, and we've found a curb and got very sideways off of that. Sorry, Danger Man. Oh, it's all getting a bit hectic here. But Danger Man has fallen back, but is still at the tail end of this group. Amy is to the lead of the race, and then it'll be our turn to slingshot our way past, and then Gliska will probably get the tail end of that draft and will fling up towards us. Indeed they will, but not going to be able to do anything this lap around. There will be the chance to, I am sure, on this run down towards the final chicane. Gliska is going to go and get that position. Not going to fight that. Unnecessary. It wouldn't really work. It would just slow us both down by a huge amount, so it's not worth going for that. Going for that dive on the final lap. Be a bit different. On lap 4 out of 8. I'm definitely not going to go for it. Lap 3, technically speaking. We're out very wide there. Danger Man's gone even wider. Ooh, and then we've got some big oversteer occurring through that section. It's all good. We've got a little bit of a 4-car breakaway on at the front. Now, that works for me, actually. If the 4-car breakaway wants to work together, I'm happy to do that. Where is Danger Man? Danger Man's actually too far back. Danger Man's a little bit unlucky in that they didn't quite get close enough to get into the draft. They will catch up. Like, there's no doubt about it. They have done now. Just on that one straight, it didn't quite work. We will take the lead of the race, but you have to really slow it down to that final corner. What is the run to the finish? Okay, Gliska was too close to quite make that one work. Amy's going to sweep around the outside. Well, get around the outside of me. Oh, dear. It's up on 2 wheels for the pink machine. Yeah, once you're at that point, there's not very much you can do. All 3 of these cars have got similar traits. They'll all go up on 2 wheels. They all get a bit of oversteer off the curbs. The Revolta is, I think, the more stable of the 3, but not by much. They're all still getting similar amount of problems. And now we're going to go side by side, and Gliska will jump to the lead of the race. There's another group of cars behind that might catch this before the very end of the race. Gliska's going to get mugged by Slipstream, but I don't want to be stuck way out wide. Gliska's going to cut underneath. I was going to try and cut underneath Amy's cut. Whoa! Now we're just playing ping pong with Danger Man at this point. Yeah, Amy's going to back out of that one. And I say it's a sensible thing to do. Again, we'll all follow each other through in a sensible line. We're to the outside. I mean, the lead has swapped so many times in just a single lap, let alone over the course of this race. This is the fun of this type of racing. I know the slipstream is ridiculous and catch-up is not for everybody, but you do get seriously exciting racing. You know, it means that if you have a bad lap, your race isn't completely over. Now, we are catching a back marker, and I'm hoping they will be very well behaved and keep out of the way of the leaders as we all come barreling towards them. Amy goes to the outside. Gliska's fallen off the back a little bit, but will not be long before they're caught up to us here. And, we are through, but we can't quite get it stopped in time, and we end up out wide. And now it is 4 for the lead, and Amy's got turned and then straightened up again, and we're going to end up being a bit sneaky and dive around the outside. It worked. It's given us a little bit of a gap in all of this, as we have the lead of the race with 2 laps to go. It is, well, me representing the Revolter, the Komoda's driven by Gliska and Danger Man. Amy's in the VTSR or whatever the Cadillac is named on here. I can never remember. There's too many cars on GTA. There's too many cars with names too close to the real one that I can never remember. So I'm just going to call it the CTSV and be done with it, really. Actually, is it the CTSV is the 2-door and the ATSV is the 4? I don't remember. I don't know my Cadillacs very well because we don't really get them over here. I'd love them. I like the cars. They're awesome, but we don't really get them here, ever. And there goes the Komodas on their way past, and there comes the Cadillac. And that is going to go... it's going to get to the outside. It's given Danger Man... Danger Man's explored the outer limits of the track right there. Danger Man got a hell of a punt. It's not the final lap of the race. I'm not going to do anything stupid into the final chicane. Although, to be fair, if it was the final lap of the race, I think that was the way to go anyway, because we've still got the slipstream. This is it. It's going to come down to, I think, us 4, although Level 8 has joined us. There was a blue car as well. I don't know what blue car it is in with the mix, but there is another car there that might be looking to make a 6-car battle for the win here. Now, we're not likely to see many passes going through this section. It's too narrow. Gliska's wise to it. I mean, none of us lot are really going to pass through there unless something's very, very slow up ahead. So this is where you're going to get the pass. Gliska's going to come past. Okay, so Racing King is in a black vehicle that's coming to join. We've not really got the draft that we needed. Level 8's got a Revolter as well, but runs out of steam towards this next section. Amy's having a look and is off the curb, and Amy's gone over. We've got a massive amount of slipstream down here to try and get to the inside of Danger Man. However, it's not really quite going to be enough. We're going to run to the line and we're going to steal second away from Danger Man, I think. We had to back out of it. Yeah, I think if I'd thrown it to the inside of Danger Man, it wouldn't have made a difference to Gliska winning that. That's why I backed out of it, is... If we'd thrown it to the inside of Danger Man at the chicane anyway, we'd have lost so much time, Gliska wins regardless. Just wasn't close enough in that one. Amy ended up 7th. I don't know whether they went over fully in a roll or quite how it landed. Having fought with everybody, got in trouble a little bit and fell back 7th. That was a great race. That was a really, really good race indeed. Yeah, Gliska takes victory. We will have to settle for the second in that one. We were the best placed Revolter. I mean, I'd say those cars worked pretty well. I would say the balance between all of those cars was not bad. Yeah, the 3 different cars were there in the fight for a lot of it. The Revolter could do more damage if there was a bump. The Revolter was the car you wanted in a clash, but yeah, the VTSR could keep up. It maybe was a slightly slower one. But it could keep up if needed. Lado, what are you doing in yellow? That's definitely not the... that's not the colour you should be in. Lado's betrayed the offensive blue. What's going on? I'll be happy with... Yeah, I say I'm happy. I'd rather... Of course, I always want to win, but second's not too bad. All right, we shall head back to free mode. We will have a look. We will we will have a look for the honky, whatever the thing was called. Big honk honk, there we go. I'll see if I've still got it. Sound White Noise requested it a little while ago. There is no guarantee I kept that one at all. I don't know whether I will have done or not. Possibly. Yeah, we might have it somewhere. I will have a search through. Right, while we're going through some loading screens, Shelley, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, hey, would it be possible to do a Wreck First Place, but on GTA 5 racing? It is possible. It is possible. I mean, it's possible to do it in any game. It's less effective in this because you don't have the same entertaining damage that you would get on Wreckfest. The crashes aren't really as spectacular. You could kind of make it work as a reverse cat and mouse almost. Yeah, it works better on GTA. It works better as a whole sort of. Oh God. What the hell is going on there? It works with the cat and mouse when you're trying to slow down, working in teams perhaps more than just to destroy first place, because yeah, you don't have the same fun level of damage to play with, and that's half of what makes it fun on Wreckfest. Also, King of the Hill, you can start with big platform, and as you lose cars, platform gets smaller. That was actually one of the more popular ones that we had, yeah. We had that, it was a gauntlet round. We ran it a long time ago. We ran it a few times. It does, yeah, that does kind of work. That was one of the more successful ways we made it work. It just needs update. A lot of the stuff needs updating, and yeah, it does in theory work. We could do with some new ones. Let's have a look. I'm not holding out a crazy amount of hope for trading. No, no, we do not have. Trading montage. I'll tell you what we do have. Oh, it's we've got to go here. This is the Brazen Special. If ever there was a Brazen Special, like if there was a one map to sum up the Brazen Specials, can't speak, words difficult. This is the one. We've got to go here for the fun. Oh, this track is something spectacular. If you've never seen this before, you are in for an absolute treat. We'll invite everybody in from the last job, and we will. I'm prepared for everyone being annoyed at me. Let's go with some vans, shall we? Someone's saying I should do a flip. There is no way I get through this map without doing a flip. I can guarantee you we are going to do a flip during all of this. So, yeah. It's gonna be an interesting bundle of mess, pretty much. Right, let's get... reading. Petrolhead, thank you for the donation. Saying, Helix, just want to say congrats to the Queen as she celebrates her Platinum Jubilee. I'm sure she is watching this FailRace stream on a Sunday evening. I have no doubt. Also, why was the tyre depressed? He was feeling deflated. Oh dear, oh dear. That is definitely going to be a boo to a you from chat and from me on this one. Got to have a good... Got to have a what's it called? Good boo from chat. That's how it works. Pretty much. Apparently, McLaren is continuing to be incapable of driving. So I'm afraid you've had enough warnings. That will be that. I know this is a chaos track and this is a little different, but if you're driving like a twat on a normal track, that's probably going to continue. Keith saw buttocks. Sure. Hey. Let's go for it. Thank you for the donation. Saying good to catch you live. I'm glad people are enjoying the streams and yeah, getting to watch these mayhem-inducing things live. Mr. Rogers, thank you for the donation. Saying, have you heard of / what are your thoughts on the Gambler 500? Never heard of it. No idea. I don't know anything about it. I'm gonna guess, is it some sort of like Gumball rally style thing? Where you have like 500 quid to buy a car and drive a long way and hope your car makes it in one go. I mean, if it isn't, I feel like it should be. yeah, I don't know. That's all I can kind of guess from it, from what it might be. Pone, thank you very much for the donation, saying the shovel was a groundbreaking invention. Also, thanks for featuring some of my tracks. A boo to you for the shovel pun, as it is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. But I mean, I thank you for the tracks you've made. Pone has made a huge amount of tracks for us over the years. They have made some truly wonderful circuits. Some of our best. I'd say some of our best. We've been lucky enough to have some very, very good track builders build tracks for us over the years. Pone has made a load of really, really good tracks. So it's greatly appreciated the amount of tracks that you've made for us that we've got to drive and we've got to race around. So yeah, I thank you for all the tracks. They have been great fun to film on over the years and over the many streams. Lavix, thank you very much for the donation. It wasn't a message with that one, but thank you. It is greatly appreciated. What the hell are we going to drive? I mean, I feel like... There's no question here. There is absolutely no question at all as to what we're going to do. Pone, you have made some bad ones. Well, you've made some funny, terrifying ones around the way. Apparently, the Gamma 500 is basically off-road lemons in the woods. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, I always like that sort of stuff. I'm glad that most people got the message that this should be the I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for the noise. Not that I can do. I'm making it worse. Because I am joining in with the clown hornness. So, if you haven't seen Tubes of Despair before, it is the most ridiculous of races where you have to drive around, oh god, this loopy, twisty stunt track and things have gone really badly wrong for me. Oh, a lot of things exploded. Gliska exploded. There's a few people have exploded, but we've got away with that quite well. Oh, that's another big explosion. Yeah, this track loops back on itself. You loop around, you cross over, you flip. Things generally go catastrophically wrong, and we have a clown van for reasons of we can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a big spin out. But we've got away with it. Sorry, is that Amy? Possibly. Nope. I just saw a pink vehicle, assumed it was. There's a taco van out of control heading towards us. It's never what you want. I don't think anybody has ever done a perfect race. It would be with 20 or so vehicles going around. Even on your own, I think it would be difficult to do a perfect race around here with no mistakes ever, just because sometimes you ping randomly off of some of the scenery. Oh, that though is a perfect transition. You cannot do that section much better than that. Uh-oh. Okay, no, good landing. We have got the lead of the race. This lap has been good. This lap has been very good for us. But of course, we can have a massive lead and then get murdered on a crossover. Oh, Longbow got taken out by another clown van and actually got fired forward. So that's all worked out quite nicely. Level 8's exploded. Valtiac's exploded. A lot of people have exploded. Oh, there's a Gliska. We're going to lap somebody in all of this. That was a brilliant lap. That's as good a lap as you're probably going to get realistically around here. That's maybe a little high, although we will get the van back down again and climb up the hill. We just got to watch out for vehicles that are a lap down. Got to watch out for that transition. Oh, and that. Yeah, we weren't going to get 2 perfect laps in a row now, were we? Come on, humans. Or nuke the humans. Yeah, we're going this way, my friend. I need to go this way. We are 5 seconds clear of Childish. Although I don't know where that might be. Where they might be. It could be anywhere. There is a minivan going slow. Oh, crossover! No! Oh, actually, that's kind of stopped us around roughly where we needed to be. Childish has got the lead. Oh, someone's fallen off, and someone's going swimming. And, oh no, don't tell me the front of the clown van's busted so we can't run on the banking on this part of the circuit properly. That would be bad. There's an out-of-control gang burrito that is heavily damaged. Ewan's turned up and given us a helping hand forward. We slipped to 3rd in all of this. It's going to ebb and flow. Oh, that's a lot of vehicles in the way. Sorry. Sorry to the blue vehicle. Just punted you that way. We didn't really lose that much in it. But, yeah, we got out that way. Oh, that's a little too high on there. Can we get down again? Oh, Childish has got stuck. Oh, thank you. Okay, we got saved big time. Vehicles pushing us forward absolutely have kept us in the running there. No, I don't need to go up that tube. Thank you for slowing us down. We did not want to go up here. We've got up the wrong tube. We clipped a boost pad and had no steering to get it in the right tube. No, I don't want to go this way. Might be better off resetting, although there's no guarantee if I reset I'll go the right way anyway. We are stuck in the middle of all of this, although someone else has had the same fate as me. Oh dear. We're out of control a lot. Oh, come on, clown van. Okay. Here we go. Across the... Uh-oh. There's a danger man in the way. Oh, okay, we cleared the danger man. We're still second somehow. Who is even leading? Racing King is the leader. And I've not seen them. I don't know what they're driving. Ow. Danger man actually kind of straightened us up a little bit here. Nope, we're still spinning. Oh, and then Danger Man got murdered by something else. Yeah, I have no idea what we're looking for. Wait, are we racing Danger Man for position? Possibly. We're side by side with a lot of people on the way around here. This is going to go wrong. Yep. Ow. Yep, has gone all manners of wrong. Has gone just all of the wrong, as expected, really. I think I'm going to have to reset in a minute, because this is so broken. Gliska's got stuck on the hill, though, which has promoted us back to second again. I don't really want to reset. Uh-oh. Oh, and there's everybody in one place. Oh, wait, there's Racing King. That is the leader in the Black Rumpo Custom, I think. Oh, no, they are a lap up, though. Oh, you know what? I fear we're going to have to just reset. I think we're too broken. I think we're just too broken on this one, which is a shame. The most broken of... clown vans. There's no real good way to cross that tube. You've just got to hope. So yeah, if this is your first time ever watching the Tubes of Despair, this is what happens, essentially. This is what happens. Oh, that thing is a span. And then there's going to be a whole bundle of cars. Longbow's stuck on a wall. Longbow's not having a great race. I don't know where Longbow's positioned in any of this. It fluctuates. I think Racing King's basically got this in the bag unless they fall off the map and get stuck in incredibly long resets. They'd have to have some terrible bad luck. Uh-oh. Hello. We're just going to punt you forward. It's fine. So we're racing Danger Man for position. Refs for position. Gliska? Yeah, Gliska's second. So second is really the best we're going to be able to get realistically, I think, here. We landed that nicely. Oh, got a little high on the banking. But that's okay. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a heavy impact on the front of the van. Go, boost pads. Danger Man is doing a hell of a job. I have a feeling I am a little bit too broken. Oh, come on. There we go. I might be a little too broken with my front bumper now. We'll have to wait and see. We've slipped to fifth, and that is... I mean, look, it's still not bad at the end of the day, but we were hoping for better. Yeah, that's going to have to get reset. I think. It's just too spinny. I'm going to wait until a slightly better point. Oh, say to reset. Oh, there's Danger Man. I really don't want to lose to a Danger Man, but... Danger Man's wedged anyway. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, there we go. I do want to reset because I don't like the damage I've got going on, but I don't... I want to try and make some ground up on cars ahead. That was nice. We can still do that transition sometimes. I mean, we've got up to fourth. Is that Danger Man ahead? I presume it might be. Okay. A third is a potential here. Third is absolutely a potential for us. Taco Van's sign has come off, as expected. Danger Man's sliding and drifting up the walls as we're frantically trying to chase that Taco Van down. Got one more lap to go here. There is Gliska. That's second place. Gliska is in second place, so this is the battle for the rest of the podium here. We want to get this transition nicely Oh, and we do, and Gliska spun in front of us, and we've punted Gliska up the hill. Longbows then tried to take out, not intentionally, of course, but almost got Gliska in trouble there. Danger Man has lost out. Gliska's gone to the wall. Gliska got spun to the inside of all of that. I think Racing King's finished ages ago and is just spectating this madness. Well done for making it through this chaos. For what would probably be the first time. I would imagine, I don't recognise that name from earlier streams, so it's quite possible this is the first time they've ever driven on this track. There is a lot of luck-based nonsense in this. Woo! I'll take second. Somehow we got second. Wasn't looking like it for a lot of the time there. Fastest lap will go to Childish, actually, at 41.3. My 41.9, I would presume, was that second lap. So... there we go. Damn, I'm kind of... I say, someone else got a really good lap in that as well. Yeah, I did enjoy my lap of clean air. We then got in trouble a little bit. Oh. Game. Okay, no, it hasn't disconnected. I thought we were disconnecting and crashing out of that one, but no, it was. It was just changing to something different. That is... I love this map. This is one of the early true Chaos maps, and it is something spectacular. It is something spectacular. I mean, the Rumpo Custom is a sensible van to go for here because it's got the suspension to deal with it. You kind of stay out of trouble a little bit better in that. But we can't resist a good clown van race when there is an option for it. So that's... yeah, I mean, we won the clown, and credit to Danger Man, actually. Full credit to Danger Man for getting a taco van to 4th around there, because they are not... we've raced them before here. They have no grip in the banked turns. They are terrible. So, yeah, that is not an easy feat at all. That is not an easy feat at all, so well done, Danger Man, on that one. And I think Danger Man might have disconnected while all of this was going on. It's not a surprise. This has broken many a game from time to time. So there we go. Right, sorry. Let's catch up on some reading of stuff. We won't race taco vans. We'll race something else for the next round. Cameron Stevens, thank you very much for the donation. Saying stay awesome, enjoying the racing. Thank you very much for the donation. I'm glad you're enjoying, and I shall try my very best to stay awesome. It's, you know, I try. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Who knows? Polar, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, test donation. Yes, really. Well, thank you very much indeed. I think that was the Cult of 69. They're currently winning anyway. Dogs have no uncles, thank you for the donation. Saying, why do dogs float? Because they're good boys. You know what? I'm not going to give you a boo for that one. I liked that one. Chat, that will probably give you a boo. However, I am not going to give you a boo for that one. I liked that one. Through the Gate, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Godspeed to those who attempt the tubes of despair. Yes, you do need much luck. You do need much luck. You do need... I mean, it's almost all luck. Like, I'm not going to lie. It is all pretty much luck at this point. I feel like we're going to go... You know what? Let's go for the... actually, let's go SUVs. Let's go make SUVs of Mayhem. Now, if you do want to take part, Ewan is the person to message. There we go. Alongside where we have highlighted, send a message to Ewan on... Well, you've got to be on the Enhanced Edition on the Xbox Series S or X. Actually, wait. Can you get the Enhanced Edition on the Series S? I don't actually know. Don't remember. Possibly. Either way, you've got to be on the Xbox on the Enhanced Edition. Send Ewan a message. He will try and get you connected. He'll try and send you an invite. Drive like a twat, and you will be removed. I know on this race it's chaotic, but on normal races, drive like a twat, and you will be removed from the game. Which is while we give people a couple of minutes to get everyone connected. I shall carry on catching up with the donations. Oh yeah, Soundwhite Noise makes a good point. Yeah, Please don't use the armoured cars for this one. There are a couple of armoured vehicles, I believe, in the SUV category. We tend to want those avoided because they're a little bit OP for this sort of thing. So if you can avoid, you can use what you want from the SUV category. Just let's try and steer clear of the armoured cars. So there we go. Kian Lane, thank you very much for the donation. I say I'm watching the stream while stressing about my law A level tomorrow. At least this is distracting me from impending doom of my exam. Thanks for the amazing content. Well, best of luck. Best of luck with that one. I say hope you are doing your what's it called? Forgotten the name of. It's been a long time since I've done exams and stuff. Revision. Hey, there we go. I remember stuff. Yes. Hope that's going all right. Yeah, best of luck. I do not miss doing exams, I can say that much. Yeah, I really don't miss that. Christian, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, tonight we're having Himalayan rabbit stew for dinner. We found Himalayan on the road. That is definitely going to be a boo to you. That is going to be a boo to you. From chat and from me. I reckon... you know what? I'm going to drive a Novak. The reason why I'm going for this is it's small, and I feel like this is the best way to not get hit by stuff. The Taurus is the sensible option. The Taurus is the glaringly obvious, so I thought I'd go for something different option. The Novak should be fast, but maybe a little more agile, perhaps. We'll see. Connor James, thank you for the donation. Saying, what type of car do sheep like to drive? A Lamborghini. Thank you for the years and years of amazing content. That is definitely going to be a boo to you from chat and from me, but thank you for the donation. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos and hope you are enjoying this mayhem and mess of a stream. Okay, we've got a good start to all of this. It helps that I start on pole. Oh dear. Thank you. I think Fire Nugs might well have saved me there and died in the process of saving me. And then we've exploded anyway because I couldn't see where my car was in the fire. God damn it. Yeah, we did not get that one there right at all. Oh, big crash up ahead. There's a little gap to aim for on all of that. Right, we're to 4th at least. Oh, that's an unusual place for an explosion, although that's a really weird roll. I think I got caught on some debris, and that has really given me trouble. Oh, for God's sake. That's very annoying. Hello, everybody. Danger Man's trying to get a limo to do things a limo shouldn't be doing, and now we are pointing the wrong way. God damn it. This race has not gone very well. This race has gone terribly for me, but we can hopefully do better. I mean, we can definitely go backwards, but let's hope that that is not the way this goes. Oh, Jedi Knight in a horrible place there. Oh! There was no real good options for me on that one, was there? It was either we get hit by... Oh, there's a Noreths in a limo in front of us. Actually, that's amazingly lucky we found that little gap there to aim for. That's gone wrong. I should not have tried to carry so well. Actually, the more speed in that corner is not what I want. I keep going too high and getting spat at that tube way too high up. Racing King is in the lead, not by as much as last time. Yeah, I've got to go lower in that green tube at the start. That keeps screwing me. So, yeah, more of a lift off the throttle, make sure I can get the Novak turned. I think this is faster than a lot of the vehicles we actually drive around here normally. So, yeah, we've got a plan. Oh! Found a Gliska. That's not going to help us. There is a very sideways and backwards Tauros. That's actually a great recovery, almost, from the Tauros there. It got into the tube, but it almost got everything under control, just not quite. Oh, no. Nope. Yeah, okay, we've got to actually slow down a lot more for these sections than you realise. So that's something I've got to be careful of. The debris is actually a real problem as well in some of these. Of course, the limos aren't actually... fine. They probably don't have to slow down as much. Oh, that's a big hit. If it wasn't the fact I'm streaming, I'm the viewpoint for this one, I'd be tempted to stay parked up here. Can I actually get back up? Nope, no way back up. That's a hell of a punt, whoever did that. I think it was level 8. really completely screwed us on that one. And we got very stuck in a place where we could not get off of that platform. Right, my goal now is basically to make sure I don't get beaten by a limo. Oh no! Tried to get in front of Gliska for that transition, and it did not work. Oh, Ewan's got the lead of the race. So, we know Gliska's in a... Oh, that's an unfortunate place to have spawned in, and that's fallen over. We know Ewan's in a limo. We know Level 8's in a limo. We think Danger Man's in a limo. Don't know about the rest of them, really. Oh, bloody hell, Narefs is in a limo! I very nearly had an incredibly dumb crash, but it was done for the spectacle against Narefs there. Oh, nope, Nugs, hello. You saved me earlier on. We didn't completely murder you on this one. Oh, I'm spinning. I'm having an issue. Somehow I've crashed out of that tube in a very dumb way, but we have survived it. Cars everywhere. Ewan's in a... Okay, never mind. We're not going to beat a limo. Ewan is in a limo and is leading the way. So... yeah, that's going to be difficult to not be beaten by a limo when the leader is in one and they are a lap ahead of us. Now, it's not even completely impossible to come back from a lap down. It's getting more and more difficult by the second when I make dumb mistakes like that. Oh, that's a bad hit, because I don't know if I can really get out of there easily. It'll be easier to just reset at that point. This has gone really badly for me, this race. I'm not sure the Novak was the way to go. It's too oversteery on these bankings. You really need a vehicle that's not going to slide when it's going this fast. You want it planted, and the Novak, the back end, just moves around way too much. Longbow with an interesting jump, but it did work. It was a good jump, actually, from the limo. Oh, and the back end of this is just let go again. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, I'm really starting to dislike the Novak. Oh, it lets go so easily on these. Like that. I wasn't even asking anything stupid of it. It's just slid. I should have gone with the... what's the BMW one called? I don't remember what it's called. The good BMW one. That was the one. That's the thing I should have driven. Rather than... I thought the Novak would be a good call, and I was so wrong. I was so wrong. This is, yeah, it's not got the grip for this. Ow. That's a great hit. Oh, we're still stopping Ewan from... We're apparently... Our goal now is just to stop Ewan from doing anything. Oh, hello. Oh dear, hello Stevie. It's all fallen apart for us. We're just gradually slipping further and further back. Stevie's up in 4th and has lapped us at this point. And this is how it can go sometimes on the tubes. You can have a great race, you can have a terrible race. And it's our turn to have an absolutely shocker of a race. Here we go. Now, oh! How the physics did that happen? Stevie! Ah! I want to know how that crash had that effect. Because it really shouldn't have done. It was the lightest of bumps in the air. And the game physics just decided that, you know what? We are going to have enough of you. Really. That's what it decided. We are to 15th. Oh, found a danger man. You were still leading with that limo. It's incredible. Credit where it is due. That is one hell of a feat for the limo, and I hope the limo does win. To be honest with you, I hope it does get a victory here. If we're not going to get it, let somebody else have a remarkable victory in something silly. Oh dear. And maybe on the final lap we might stand a chance of getting a fast lap. I doubt it somehow, but you never know. I think this purple vehicle we're battling for position with... Oh, that's fine. We've kind of recovered. Uh-oh. Oh dear, this thing is so oversteery. It's just horrible. Oh dear, I think... Oh, no. I thought it was going to blow up. No, it's worse. Oh, Racing King took a victory. With, I presume, probably a more sensible car choice than Ewan's limo. Ah. Well, there we go. We're going to have one more lap to try and get. We're going to go for a fast lap at the end. I mean, if we can get a clean lap, awesome. is always a chance to get your fastest lap if you just get a lap with no mistakes, or none of that. Although now I think it's going to be more difficult because that slowdown will cost us. But yeah, the Novak is just too oversteery for this course. And it sounds silly, but it's not being able to carry the speed kills it, really. Lado has pushed us up the hill at least, and Nugs has helped us, and someone else has helped us. I'm not even sure who I'm racing for position at the moment. Okay, we are racing Nugs for position at least. We're in 13th place. We're in 12th now. Can we get a top 10 at the death for a race where we really don't deserve a top 10? We're 11th. I don't think we're quite going to do it because the other two are, unless they have a really big crash. Nope, they've both made it across the finish line. Oh. Oh, that one went poorly. That one went really badly for me. Chalmers gets fastest lap with a Rebler. Yeah, okay, so Toros is first and third. I mean, they're the sensible option. Maximum credit for Ewan for getting the limo into second. Childish with the Rebler gets fourth. Dangerman and Gliska both getting good finishes with other limos as well. Dollar's actually did better with the Novak than I did. Oh, I do not like that Novak particularly. Not for that. I think it's quite good overall. I remember racing it and quite enjoying it in actual races, but yeah. Around there, not for me. Not for me personally. Oh dear. Well done to Racing King. Getting 2 victories. Did have probably the strongest car choice, but even then, it's not easy to go and take victories. There's lots of Tauruses that didn't do as well. So yeah, well done to them. While we go and load through towards the next race, Chris, thank you very much for the donation, saying honey roasted peanuts are my favourite. Well, thank you. Thank you for that wonderful piece of information. That is very useful. Sure, why not? H2G2, thank you for the donation. Saying today has been a good day. I spent it with my 10-month-old nephew teaching how to fly, mostly by waving him around like an aeroplane, singing the Dam Busters theme, and How to Train Your Dragon theme. Got home just in time for your stream. Well, you know, that doesn't sound like a terrible way to spend a day. I also love the combination of Dam Busters and How to Train Your Dragon. That is a good way to a good combination. How to Train Your Dragon is such a good film. Yes, I've seen it a few times actually. It's a really, really good film. I thoroughly enjoy it. Shelley, thank you for the donation. Saying boop in chat. Yes, yeah, that happens sometimes in chat as well. Polar, thank you very much for the donation. So I enjoy the racing and watching it, but miss the driving. Greetings from Waterloo, Canada. What sounds like a loss but is a real winner. Hashtag FailRace. I don't know whether to give you a boo for that. It's a terrible pun, but I guess also fairly accurate. So, you know, I'm going to give you a pass. Chat might give you a boo on that one anyway. It's kind of a joke involving my name, but also a compliment. Who knows? We'll see. Tesco Chicken Soup, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I've just written a song about tortillas. Actually, it's more of a rap. That one is less of a question and just a boo to you from chat. And from me, and now I'm stuck on a hill. Awesome. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. That's definitely not going to be going anywhere. Hannah VB, thank you very much for the donation. Just saying, love the chaos. Yeah, that last race was very much on the complete chaos. Oh, the invites are broken. Right, we're going to load up a race. We're going to go to a more sensible track next. Possibly, or I'm going to forget what might be a sensible track. Tell you what, we're going to go to a Lado track. Now, Lado has built some sensible circuits. This one was pretty good, actually. Yeah, we'll go here. We've got to talk about the bridge. We've got to compliment Lado's, what's it called? Architecture, bridge building, whatever. Yeah, we've got to compliment Lado on the bridge. Alright, let's go and sorry, man up. We will get, oh no, all from last job, because sometimes people get disconnected and it's a bit of a mess. So, right. So invites are not working very well at the moment. Just bear with for a second. Once we're in here, we should be able to get people in. If you want to take part, you've got to be on the Xbox enhanced version. Ewan is a person to message. Name tag alongside where I have highlighted on screen. Send a message. He will try and get you connected to the session when invites start working properly. Fingers crossed. Drive like a complete twat, and you will be removed from the game. We will go for a 6-lap race around here. Seems reasonable. Well, it's in sports cars only, so. Right, okay, so I have a feeling this will be locked to sports cars, and I have a feeling there'll be 2 within sports category. So for this first race, we're going to see if we can do this. I don't know whether it's going to work. No idea if it's going to work. But for this first race, everybody use the vehicle that the game loads you in. Okay? Use the vehicle that the game loads you in for the first race. For the second race, we'll use the other vehicle that's from the option. I don't know what it's going to load us in, but for this first race, use the vehicle that it initially gives you. Let's see if we can get everybody that's in this session to listen to that. I don't know, but we will see. Okay, we're going to try. We're going to try. I don't know why the screen's flickering. I don't know whether that actually came through on the recording or whether it's just on my monitor. If it was flickering, I do apologise. It was very weird. I'm going to say it's probably my monitor. Oh no, it looks like it does flicker on OBS. Maybe, I don't know. What is it? I don't know why it's doing that. That's weird. Not seen that before. Matt, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thanks for making the last 6 years very fun. FailRace never fails to make me laugh, especially when I'm down. Last month has been tough, and FailRace has helped me. Well, I'm really glad to hear that I'm able to help people who are going through, not such an easy time. I mean, hell, I've used YouTube for that plenty myself at times. So it's always nice to know that the videos are appreciated. And yeah, it's not always been the easiest over the last few years for everybody. But yes, I'm always glad to know that we can bring some fun, some entertainment, and some silliness to people's days. I don't know if we've got invites working at the moment. They might still be being a bit balked. So yeah, if you are waiting for invites, we're trying to get there. Hopefully it'll work at some point. Maybe. So yeah, we will see. It looks like we might possibly only have the Spectre to drive here. I just swore there were 2 categories, or it might have been used for something else actually. Can't remember. I could be wrong. If there's only 1 car, we'll only do 1 race around this circuit. But yeah, I don't know if we're waiting for anybody. I don't know if the if the invites are broken or what's going on. So I guess we will just get started. I do... Oh, no, we have got someone joining. Never mind. I do remember this track. I remember Gliska getting killed by controller disconnects twice in different sessions around this track. Also, it was twice in different sessions on different, essentially, layouts of this track in the same place. So, yeah, that's always entertaining. So we're going to see if Gliska gets murdered by... random controller disconnectings. Okay, I think the random flicker might just be something in this loading screen. I hope. I don't know what else it would be. It's probably just with the way the camera's placed for this sort of thing. We don't normally sit in loading screens that long. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it unless it keeps going throughout the race. Okay, so yeah, we've just got the Spectre for this. That's fine. I like the Spectre. Good enough car for this racing. Socks, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, watching for over a decade and still enjoying every video. Thanks for all your hard work over the years. Happy Pride, everyone. You've been watching for a very long time. It's yeah, it's nearly 11 years now since I started this channel. Has been a long time. I'm glad people are still watching from way back when. I'm glad you stuck with the channel and everything. Glad you're still enjoying it. Oh, I heard that Woolaloo. That's the second Woolaloo I've heard in full of the day. I don't know what's going on. It's not a FailRace stream without some weird tech issues, and apparently just Woolaloo's not appearing for me is one of them. That's not a massive problem. I can live with that. slightly diminishes the fun, but I can live with without me here as long as the wall does work. It's not the biggest thing. It's just a fun, silly little thing to have. Now, here is Lado's Bridge. We must all look in wonder at Lado's Bridge here. Look at the bridge. Look at the wonderful, glorious construction of Lado's Bridge, okay? It has been mentioned. Are we happy now? Lado's glorious bridge. Oh, we're going to go chase after a danger man. We've got a 3-car breakaway at the front. We have stayed out of trouble. Always good. I'm not going to go for this. Is a very fast corner. Going for a dive there is asking for trouble. We will sit in the draft. And we should. Now, we could, hopefully, work together here if we're clever. And sort of tandem stream. Instead, though, I'm just going to lift and we'll fall back into line at that point because 3 wide there on the first lap is just asking for a really big crash. And there's no reason to have a really big crash on the first lap when you've got a breakaway going on. A little bit of a twitch, a little bit of a bobble over the curbs there. We will. Oh, there we go. That's a nice slingshot, and that's the sort of run we're going to probably want on the final lap. Although Gliska and Childish are catching. In fact, we didn't get a good enough run. Yeah. I mean, the final lap is always going to be different. There's always going to be different things occurring. Oh, we got a bump off the curb. Thankfully, we got a bump off the curb sideways. Sent Childish sideways, but could straighten up their car. I went around the grass there because I knew there were going to be cars up the inside. And I just figured, you know what, I'll leave some space. We don't need to try and fit another car into that awkward space. We'll lose ground for a little bit, but just bide your time, be a little bit careful, and we'll all get through. And then we can have a better crack at getting past and just staying with the group. It's, yeah, the more sensible way to go for it. Oh, Gliska was out wide. That was a little bit sneaky by me. It was perfectly fair, but it was a little bit on the... we saw a gap. And, yeah, made the most of it. Stevie didn't quite go as wide as I thought they were going to through that section. That's fine. It's no problem. We'll get a sneak bit of curb boost, but get back in line before you end up in the building. Gliska will be having nightmares about this section. This is always where weird things happen and kill Gliska's car. Stevie, with a 1,000,000-mile-an-hour slipstream, is gone. We are not getting the tow from that. We're getting a tow from Danger Man. I'm not going there. That's just asking for a wreck. Oh. Oh, he properly Lightning McQueened that one. That was awesome. I could have done that one better if I tried. I really could not have done that one better if we tried. I mean, that's why I backed out, because it was already going to be dicey with 2 cars, and they didn't quite make it. So 3 cars wasn't going to work, but we managed to get flung up the wall and through the mess. And we've got a great run here, but... I mean, if that was the final lap and we managed to get this huge run, we just ran out of steam a little bit towards the finish line there. Not that it matters, because of course it's only the end of the second lap, but Gliska gets a big slide off the curb. These things really do snap sideways very, very easily. Now that wide line is slightly slower, but I was playing it safe, just avoiding the mess of cars going on basically. Oh, yeah, these things, they really are snappy. Stevie with a big jump. Childish too much speed. Danger Man round. We'll try and push that car clear because it's going to block me anyway. Yeah, that section, there is... if you get a really big tow, you've got to be careful because you get a lot of airtime all of a sudden. You don't normally get airtime at that section, but if you do, you suddenly you get a load of speed into the braking zone, and... once the car's in the air, of course, funnily enough, you're not going to be stopping. There's no way you're making the corner. That is a brave move for the blue car. Can't quite hold it. I left it... I mean, there was space for a car and nothing more, but there was space for it. Wise, really, to back out of it. There's no need... Again, at this point in the race, even on the final lap, there's no need to... There's no point to go for that risky a pass there. So you're better off just waiting, because you can get a good run down here. We are not going to... I mean, we've got a great run here, but... oh. Yeah, we are 2 by 2 into all of that. A mess went on behind. I didn't really see what happened to cause it. There was a mess. I think the blue car fired into a gap that was never going to work, but I did not see it. So, oh, that's a big snappy oversteer for me. God damn it. Now we've got 2 cars up the inside that will... Oh, it might have been a lagging car as well. Oh, Gliska has exploded. How the hell did that happen? I'm not sure. I think... So, if you're on the curb, there are these bike racks that spawn in really late. Oh! Yeah, there are these bike racks that spawn in really, really late. You don't see them until the last second. I punted the blue car around, so I'll wait for it. There we go. Yeah, that was my bad. I mean, there was kind of half a gap, although it's lagging quite a lot, so who knows where it really is. However, I'm gonna wait for it because I feel like I should have done better. Maybe not quite shoving my car in an awkward gap there. But yeah, I mean we're back to 4th. Everyone's recovered relatively well here. That is very laggy, that car. I appreciate the wait. Oh, sorry, Lado. I was just stuck in the middle of the road. Yeah, it's really difficult to know where that car is because it just jitters around a bit. No, it's like nothing we can really do about that. And if you're driving, even if you know your car's lagging, you can't do anything about it. Because you can't really give people more space because that doesn't necessarily translate into what your car's doing. So it's really tough to deal with, just network connections. It's always the curse and the difficulty with online racing, whatever game it is, whether it be GTA, whether it be Forza Hell, whether it be iRacing, any of that stuff. Lado, we could have, I would have given plenty of space to make it side by side. Zen's going to take a huge dive there and it's not going to work. That's why I was a bit earlier on the brakes. Just let them go for that huge dive to the inside. I do not like this car across the curbs. It's super sketchy. Where is Lado? Lado's behind us. Right, we've got a couple of laps. Yeah, we've got a couple of laps. We're not out of this. I don't know why Lado's yellow. We are unsure why Lado has gone for the yellow, but Lado is in the yellow machine today. We should catch the lead group as long as we don't crash. If me and Lado are smart, if we work together through the next couple of laps, we should get to the lead group. Especially if the lead group are fighting each other hard. That way will be a lot easier for us to catch up because they'll be losing quite a bit of time. Yeah, we'll definitely get there. The amount of time they are losing. Nugs might catch as well with the gap that they've got back to. Yeah, Nugs will definitely catch us. Because as soon as we start in this group, we're going to lose a whole load of time. We will bobble our way through all of this section quite neatly. Okay, so we're 7th at the moment, but we're well within the lead. And we'll be in the lead fight by the end of this back straight. Now, we don't want to be going 6 wide into the narrow section, because 3 wide, if you get it perfect, 3 wide is possible. But at speed, I don't know if it really... Realistically, at speed with a little bit of lag, 3 wide is not really achievable into this area. And they're going to try and fit 4 wide. Good work, everybody. Very, very well judged. Everyone incredibly well behaved. And that is how you do it. This whole group knew what it was doing, sorted themselves out. I mean, there's going to be little bits of trading of paint. But, yeah, that was... Oh, childish, I think that was, off the inside wall. Stacked everybody up on the outside. Okay, Stevie gets a big kick of oversteer through all of this. We've got a great slipstream all the way down the start-finish straight here. Danger Man got a tag. Racing King is waiting as well. Yeah, Danger Man just got a bump at the wrong moment and got turned into the street furniture. And they might be able to recover. They might not be completely out of this. Oh, I've overdriven that corner. That's bad. We'll get away with it. Oh, we'll get away with it because the car behind me also overdrove it and got themselves into trouble. So, we lead the way. We have... we're going to get caught slipstream-wise down the back straight. It's not impossible. It's like sometimes you can get a big enough lead that they can't slipstream towards you, but the long straight towards the end of this is going to be a death sentence to this big lead. Oh, that will be worse of a death sentence. I was trying to be clever and carry all the speed in the world, and it didn't quite work. So, Stevie, you and Lado are all in this front group. I think it's level 8. Oh, Nugs has given us a hit. Level 8 is here with us, as is Danger Man recovering. And I'm going to presume the black car will not be that far away. Nope, it's not that far away at all. It's going to be a grandstand finish, this one. What way it's going to go, I don't know. There's a lot of us still in with a chance here. I mean, the trick is going to be, you want to be in a good position, of course, for the run to the line. I want some bloody slipstream, but nothing's giving. Have we got anything going on? Nope, nothing's happening. Stevie's certainly got a toe. We've got a toe. Stevie's tried and has made it stick. Oh, we got a bump from Ewan, and that's put us round. Ah, god damn it. Tell you what, Stevie gambled that one massively, and it worked, but only just. Unfortunately for us, we got the tiniest of bumps, and an already quite unstable car was all it took to send us round. And I think Gliska ended up off the side and spun as well through there. Ah, that's annoying. That is annoying indeed. It looks like Stevie might get it. Can't tell, though. Too far away. Looks like Stevie might have got it from Ewan, level 8 third, Lado 4th, although that leaderboard is not always that accurate. So yeah, that might be a might be inaccurate. Let's go have a look at the leaderboard. It was that way round. Stevie took it from Ewan, level 8 third, Lado 4th, head of Danger Man, Nug 6th. I will take 7th. Yeah, not ideal. It was unlucky. It wasn't, not much could have been done on that one. It was just the concertina through there and a little bit of checking up and slightly unstable car, just bumping the wrong way. And yeah, could not have done much. Ewan couldn't really done anything in that one either. It's just how it goes sometimes. Unfortunate for me, but not going to complain. Not going to complain because it was an enjoyable race up until that point. So yeah, there we go. Well done, Stevie, for taking a victory there. Right, wait till I get to with donations. I will try and catch up while we go through some loading screens here. Landyman, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I know you've probably been asked this a lot, but do you know where Dan and Husky went and are doing now? And do you think there'll ever be another collaboration between the three of you? I don't really know all that much on that one. Well, I mean, we can play it again, but it will be with the same car. That's the problem. We don't have a second car around here. That's I just didn't go through because I didn't want to get dropped out of the lobby from everybody. It'd be a pain in the arse trying to get it all reconnected. Yeah, we can't actually select another car. We've only got the Spectre. I mean, chat, do we want to go for another race with the Spectre? I'll make it a slightly shorter race. Not really much more I can do on this one. But yeah, I know Husky does some Assetto Corsa stuff. I did talk to him not a million years ago about some Assetto Corsa stuff. I think he does some commentary from some Assetto Corsa stuff. It's more into sort of serious sim racing. But yeah, I haven't heard very much from them. I mean, it's never impossible. Let's just say that. It's never impossible. I mean, organising everything, getting everything sorted is not the easiest. In the world, but it is it's never impossible to see things like that happening. Kian Lane, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I think my favourite part about you is the fact you're a big kid at heart and never change that mentality. Keep being goofy. Yeah, I mean, my office is filled with Lego and Hot Wheels, and yeah, I mean, it's fun. Okay, chat say we should do a one-lap shootout. Sure, we'll just do a one-lap Mayhem round here, just because it's easier than going through all of the disconnecting and that sort of stuff. So yeah, we'll just do one-lap Mayhem, and then we'll go find another track. But yeah, I mean, that's how I've always been. Kind of is, and probably how my videos I'll always approach, certainly video wise and stuff. I've always said I make videos that I want to make. If I'm having fun with a video, if I myself am having fun, then the chances are it's going to make a good video. So yeah, I just kind of do whatever it is that I fancy and hope that the YouTube algorithm is kind for it. It's not the most efficient way of doing things in the YouTube space, if you like. Or probably isn't, but honestly, I don't really care. Everyone wants their channel to be incredibly successful, of course. but I like having the freedom of being able to just do whatever the hell it is that I fancy to a degree. I mean, I know anyone can, but yeah, I'd rather focus on that. It's worked well enough, shall we say? So yeah, that's how I am. That's how I approach content creation, and that's never going to change. I've been doing it for long enough now that if it was going to change, it would have done, pretty much. I mean, the only thing that you might see change is might see the odd bit more of real life stuff from time to time. Might see the odd bit more, some, whether it be real life with actual cars, whether it be remote control cars and that sort of stuff. It is probably the biggest change you're going to see, but it's still going to be along the same lines of what I do. Ooh, that's a weird sort of found grip through that section. Sure, okay. That's fine. We will. I mean, with its nature of being a one-lap sprint, the fact that I start on pole is an unbelievable advantage. And Danger Man's come with us. Danger Man with a very, very big slipstream to the inside, and we're going to go and then fight back. I don't actually know whether we really want to be ahead here, because it's all going to come down to the run to the final, run to the finish line. Oh, we did not have any grip. That was really just being chased across the road. Danger Man's got a better drive through there, and we'll take the lead. I'm not too disappointed about that. Danger Man actually wants to give the lead away. Danger Man did not. I know what's happened there. I know exactly what's happened there. Danger Man did not want to lead coming down this start-finish straight because Danger Man wanted to sit behind me and slipstream to the line. And what's happened is has got a lot of understeer and hit a bump halfway through that corner being on a funny line and just slid out into a tree. So oh, yeah, I mean, look, we've all done it. We've all done it, and it's really easy while trying to battle for position, while trying to figure out what you're doing with the cars when you're trying to get in that right place for the run to the line, just end up screwing it up slightly. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, game. Oh, okay, that's what it's done. Never mind. I didn't think I pressed any button to have got rid of all the HUD, but yeah, there we go. Right, we'll try. We'll load up something a little bit different. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have the Spectre to drive. And it's not a bad car. There's nothing wrong. It's not a bad car. It is not my preference, shall we say, when it comes to handling style, but it isn't bad per se. So yeah, we'll go somewhere else for the next race. We'll probably go to a little bit more chaotic of a circuit. Possible, but yeah, we'll go to somewhere a little bit more mayhem. R5 DT Howdy, thank you very much for the donation. Saying just wanted to stop by and say hello and to keep doing the good stuff, and then I love watching your videos. Also, this is my first stream that I've come to. Welcome to the streams. I hope you're still. I try to read these as soon as I can, but of course with races and so on. So if you're not still hanging around in chat, apologies. I don't quite get around to reading it, but. Hey, welcome to your first stream. Hopefully these shall be a little bit more consistent going forward. Wednesdays and Sundays are probably when we're going to see streams. Can't guarantee every time, but that is the plan for the future. I'm glad people are enjoying these streams as they as I can do them and everything. The Petrolhead, thank you for the donation. Saying, what is a car's favourite pastime? Parkour? It's supposed to be like parkour or something. It's going to be a boo to you. It's going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. Christian, thank you for the donation. Say, now I am going out for an evening run with your stream in my ears, so please keep up the pace. Ah, that's keen. It is pissing it down with rain here again, so yeah. I hope it isn't wherever you might be. Good luck with your evening run and everything. Now all of the mayhem is going to start spawning in around us. Arcady, thank you for the donation. Say, my parrot speaks 4 languages, but does nothing but boast and brag and talk about how amazing she is at everything in all 4 languages. She's a real polyglot. P.S. Booing gives me more power. Well, you're definitely going to be getting a boo for that one from chat, and indeed from me. Right. Shall we... I know where we shall go next. Because we kind of saw this one while flicking through. This one. It is a Pwn special. This one. This is just a special sort of chaos here. Now, look, we're going to run dunes around here, but not in the first race, okay? Not in the first race. Now, I believe it is unlocked for everything. Yes, this is going to be a Mayhem round rather than a serious race. We are going to drive a Futo for the first race, okay? Futo is going to be the vehicle of choice. Okay, we'll see if we can get this right. I think we've done okay for getting everybody in the right sort of vehicles so far. For this first race, a Futo is the car that we are going to drive. The old Futo, the original one, I don't know if the GTX is in this category or what category it's in. But yes, that's the car we're going to drive. Now, if you'd like to take part, you can, as long as you're playing on the enhanced version on Xbox. Ewan is the person to message alongside. Game tag is alongside where I have highlighted here. So send Ewan a message on Xbox and he will try and invite you and get you connected to the session. Again, this race is going to be silly. Okay, there are wind turbines, there are jumps, there's going to be some slidey nonsense going on, and it's, yeah. I remember driving this race a long time ago since we drove this track. There are various challenges around here, various places you can get in trouble. We haven't had a good turbine race for a while, actually. I don't know the last time where we did... What was the last actual turbine race? A long time ago. I am generally terrible. Generally I'm not very good at judging turbines and dodging turbines. So I kind of just hope for some good luck. Oh, Pwn, please tell me you haven't made it even worse. Oh dear. Things may go... Funnily enough, things may go spectacularly wrong around here. We shall see. We shall see. I am expecting things to go very badly, but let's see what happens. We are going to get started. So yeah, everyone in a Futo, please. Let's see how many people have been paying attention as well. This is going to be the more impressive thing. If we get everybody in the right vehicle, I will be really, really impressed. I'm not necessarily expecting miracles, but hopefully everyone will listen. For someone asking for a stunt race, this is a stunt race. There's going to be a lot of flips. There's going to be a lot of stunts. Oh, I left custom vehicles on. I forgot to turn that off. Well, I mean, yeah, everyone try and go in a standard Futo. I don't know whether it's actually going to work. Sometimes when you have custom vehicles, I don't know whether they ever fixed it. When you have custom vehicles on, even though you select the right car, it doesn't always put you in that car when you get to it. So, yeah. Oh, Apollo, why have you farted again? Yes, that's worse than the first one. I'm regretting this choice of having dog in the office today. Why? Why did you... It stinks in here. It has put me in the right car. Nope, not even close to getting everybody in the right car. Admittedly, though, if it has been funny with custom vehicles, it's quite possible some tried and did not work. Oh dear. Well, some of us are in the correct vehicle, and to a degree it's not going to matter. It is a chaos race. Turbines... Oh! We'll see to it that some people get exploded. Oh! I just want to get across. Okay, we're going to go the long way around, I think. Here, yep, we're going to go that way. That turbine has rejected a few people from going through here. Oh! Oh, we've bounced one way and then bounced the other way. Yes, we have got Distracto Dog going on. It's not great. It's a worse kind of distraction. Oh dear. Futo, come down to earth. Thank you. Wow. We are a long way away from where we're supposed to be. And we're basically... Oh, hello. Blue car with much speed has turned up. Where is the track? Oh, there's a boost pad there. Actually, I mean, it kind of helped. Longbow's exploded. We're not even dead last somehow. We've been lapped by Gliska, but we are not last. At the moment. It won't probably be long. Well, we'll see, actually. We're going to try and climb our way back up through the field. I mean, in theory, this is a very straightforward track. In practice, it isn't. Oh, there's a wreck of something. Oh, there's a smoky Futo heading around. I was going to say if I could be the best placed Futo, but that's definitely not happening with the truly abysmal start that we've had here. Oh, I'm so glad we got through there. Oh, it has been a while since we've had a good FailRace space program. It has been quite some time. Well, I mean, we're not a million miles away from where I need to go, so I guess that's something. We can go across here, and we can get back towards our part of the track. So there we go. Okay, Gliska leads from Longbow and Danger Man is third. We're only really going to count the Futos for this too. Well, I mean, it's a little bit difficult actually. Not really. I screwed up the settings, which doesn't help. Lado's exploded. We climbed some positions. Amy is in fourth, so that is a car ahead of me on the road, but this has had trouble. Oh, hello, fellow Futo. We've climbed to 16th. I mean, can we possibly get to a top 10? Chat, place your bets. Where do you think we're going to be able to finish in this race after what is one of the worst starts I've had in ages? Oh, car, Futo, land. Please land, please land. Whoop, hello. It is, yeah, possibly the worst start you could really ever ask for. Oh, I tried to be sneaky there. We lost a couple of positions in trying to be sneaky. Sorry. Oh, we got punted off as well. And now we've lost a couple more. Bugger and blast. So we know the top, down to Lado in 7th, are all in custom cars. So, whoop. I don't know who the highest placed Futo will be. Childish has just been flung back away from turn 1. Right, so we know that one there has come past. We are free. Oh dear. No, just missed that. And then we have not missed the curb, though. The curb was unnecessarily mean. Oh, there's a boost pad there I did not know about. That's fun. Oh, still finding it. Still finding it. And there we go. We've made a checkpoint. Who am I actually racing? Childish I'm racing over 16th place for the moment. There's Longbow, who's in the battle for the lead with Gliska at the Comet. Right. We're going to try and aim ourselves this way. Oh, we have avoided. But well, there's a horrible bump. Lado's car does not look healthy. No one's car is looking healthy. Mine doesn't actually turn to the left anymore, which is a problem, considering all of the corners are basically left-handers here. Oh dear. It's fine. Kind of. Amy's exploded. No, we really do not turn left. Uh-oh. Somehow we've made it through that again, but I don't know for how long we're going to keep making this around without needing a reset. Ah! Why? I don't even know what angle cars got fired at me from there. It was going so well, and then it really wasn't. Ah! Those sneaky boost pads. I see what you mean, Pode, about the sneaky boost pads. God damn it. They are sneaky, and they really ruin my day. Although my very broken car is also not really helping matters very much. That quest for a top 10 is looking less likely. Right, so I'm not even racing you for position. To be fair, I don't even know if anyone in the top 10 is in a Futo at this point. We have solved the oversteer, though. Yes, whoever just said that. You are correct. The oversteer is not a problem anymore. The crippling inability to turn left is the problem. Come on, turn left. There we go. Ewan did just get ejected out of turn 1, and so did I. Oh. Gleska's taken victory. The race is over for them. The pain is finished. Although, really, their pain is a lot less than mine. Well, that's a very wide angle to take that corner with. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get much further up than 16th, if I'm honest with you. Dollars... Actually, might be the blue car ahead of me. That might be 15th place there. Let's just go for... Bloody wrecked Futo. Oh! Someone's exploded behind me! We are 15th now. Stretchy is some 7 seconds down the road, and I don't think we're going to catch. Lado's got a 5th place in this. It's crossed the finish line. I wonder where the highest place Futo will be. It won't be me. I don't think. Valtrek is in a Futo. No, I don't know. I don't know, actually. We'll see at the end of it. Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, thank God for that. Okay, we are through this. We're still 15th. There's a car ahead of us, but I don't think it's a car we're racing for position at the moment. And that's Mafia. That's not someone we're racing for position as far as I'm aware. Oh, bouncing over some stuff. Are you for position? Nope. You are further down, I think. Lap down, yeah. Racing King's taken a 9th place in this one. So Racing King doesn't get the full victory of Chaos Race. I don't think anyone's ever done the full victory of Chaos Races ever in one of these. It's near impossible to do, let's face it. Right, we are out of it. Because a lot of it is down to luck. It always is with the Chaos Race. I mean, it's part of the appeal of them. They are supposed to be a silly bit of fun. We've gained another place. We're up to 14th here. Nugs might be the highest place Futo, possibly. I think they were driving one. Oh, that is a car for position, I believe, actually, in front of us. It is. So they've had a terrible end to the race, but are going to run out of time, I think, for me to do anything about it. Unfortunately. We've had a bad final couple of laps, all things considered, considering how badly broken this car is. Wait. Oh, no, we've got another time around. Oh, no. Never mind. I'll take it back. There is the finish. Ugh. And there we go. Highest place Futo. Oh, it was Valtrack. There was a GTX in 10th, but we were 2nd place in the Futo race. And that was more my fault than anything. I set the lobby up wrong. So that is my bad. Gliska takes victory from Longbow. Stevie in 3rd. Bugger and Blast, etc. That was a little bit unfortunate. Right. This time around, everybody, to the dunes. Let's do this one right. I'm going to not mess up the settings. But everybody, we are going to drive a dune, and it will be a lot worse than a Futo. Okay? This is where real pain shall begin for those driving it, and real laughter shall begin for those watching. It's going to be mayhem. That is the idea here. Phoenix, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, donuts are a holy food. Technically true to some degree. I mean, it's going to be a boo to you, but also not necessarily. I mean, the donuts that I normally get, I don't know about the rest of you, but I normally get like the jam donuts you get from Tesco. They're like 80p for a pack of 4. Wonderful things. They don't have they don't have a whole. So the donuts don't have to be a holy food, but some of them are. Donuts in general are just a very, very good thing. Yeah, can't go wrong with donuts, that's for sure. Now, let's make sure I turn off custom vehicles this time around. Would be helpful. So, yeah, everybody drive the dune, okay? Everybody in the dune. It is going to be madness. It's entertaining madness, but it is madness. Apollo, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I can only apologise for the wind, but given you knew when I was last fed, you should have seen it coming. And as I'm named after the god of foresight and oracles, I should know what you could see coming. Well, I did feed Apollo not long before start. Well, Apollo got fed at about 5:45. It's 5:30, 5:45 is Apollo's normal feeding time, and yeah, at least the stink has now gone. And Apollo is currently passed out, with his head pretty much resting on the base of the chair. yeah, I kind of can't move anymore. But that's fine. He's happy and quiet and asleep. That's generally a good thing. When he's quiet and asleep, everything is good. When he's awake, everything is... well, I say less good. No, I do enjoy having a dog to a degree. It's hard work. There is no doubt about it. It is hard work. But, yeah, it's also rewarding at times. So, there we go. Right, everybody, drive a June. Let's see if we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Please, everybody, drive a June for this one. All right? Let's go get it started, shall we? Custom vehicles are off this time. Let's see what happens. Chat, place your bets. Place your bets on where you reckon I'm going to finish this race. It's chaos. It is going to be complete chaos. And that's the point. So your guess is a complete stab in the dark, almost. Right, here we go. The great Dakar truck shall be ready. I'm not sure I am. However, we're going to do our best. We're going to do our best to not get launched to orbit. Those guessing that in orbit is where I'm going to end up. Probably not that far off, to be honest with you. I mean, okay, how many trucks have we got? It's looking pretty good so far. Not that I can see much from the camera. Someone's reckoning Lado is going to win. I mean, this would be a very kind of Lado... a track for a first win. I think everyone's got the message. Amy has immediately got chucked out of turn 1. We have, got launched over there. And we are through the worst of it to a degree, although we have then fallen over. No! Oh, God. Come on. Oh, there we have it. Oh, big explosion for somebody. We're up onto 2 wheels. We've come out of all of this in 6th, though. It could have been a worse start, all things considered. And we had the lead briefly. Oh. Come on, stop bouncing, truck. There we go. Big flip for somebody. Don't know who that was. Somebody got a lot worse launch up into the air. Right. Here we go. Towards the start-finish line we head. Towards the start-finish line we head, and then there's a big old mess in the middle of this. Oh. And we're still struggling to get back up onto wheels. Oh, God. Come on. Truck. I need to turn left at some point. Can you put all your wheels on the ground so I can turn left? Thank you. Oh, that was not good. Now we've fallen to 10th. Dark Ruler, go! Go! We are through that mess. We found a boost pad, and we're up to 7th, and we've found an arrow. Oh, we're still in 7th, though. All is fine! Mostly. Kind of fine, at least. Okay, whoa, hey! It is fun just watching the trucks bounce. That level 8 getting chucked around. Oh, I think we're giving Childish a pun in there. With 3rd! Hold on, how's this happened? This was not supposed to happen. Well, it was supposed to happen. I just wasn't expecting it to happen quite like that. Oh, there's an exploded truck. Sorry, White Machine. That was not quite... I didn't intend to block you off. Didn't really have much choice in the matter, really, there. Right. We are clear of that. We're now actually up to 2nd. Oh. That's all bad news. Can we come... Truck... There we go. Okay, we are 2nd. We're still in 2nd. Who is leading? Danger Man leads by 30 seconds. Bloody hell. Danger Man's got the rhythm going on. And sometimes that happens in these chaos tracks. You find yourself in a place where you're not getting hit by stuff. You're not getting taken out on crossovers. You dodge the turbine blades and you can just kind of run around on your own. Though that 30 seconds has cut down to 14, which means obviously Danger Man has got hit at some point. And you can enjoy that. It normally lasts for like a lap or two. It doesn't last for very long, necessarily. There is a falling over grey truck that also cannot get back on its wheels. It's so frustrating when the Dune does that. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just how the truck is. Oh, dear. That was a hell of a breakdance. Right, wheels, wheels, wheels. Missed a checkpoint. No. Oh, bloody hell. So, yeah, that white truck over there, Itchy Green, was in third at one point and has had such a bad lap, I've now basically lapped them. Well, their laps got worse, and I just saw them go to orbit. So, yeah, they have had a bad lap. They've had a bad another lap as well. I mean, yeah, it happens. It is highly entertaining when it does. It's highly entertaining when it happens to somebody else. When it happens to you, it's annoying, like it's happening to me now. Come on. I just want to go get to the start-finish line checkpoint. I might have been quicker off resetting at this point because we've really got stuck in that mess there. Oh, hello everyone. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to get to the start-finish line checkpoint. I don't know where boost pads are around here because there's going to be some of them. Yeah, we lost out to Gliska there. We're still in the podium spots. So that's something, at least. Oh, now we're on two wheels. We're going to get taken out by that turbine. Nothing I could do once we were committed to that one. Okay. Plan. That was not quite the plan. Sorry. I do apologise. We're taking some cross-country routes through these checkpoints. We've got ahead of Gliska again. Danger Man's buggered off into the distance. Hello, Nareths. How's it going? I don't think I'm racing you for position here. This has been ridiculous. I mean, Danger Man has had... You know what? I'm not even going to fight. If you want to carry speed, I don't care. I'm not in a battle with you. You are not really my concern in this race. My main concern is let's just try and get a couple of clean laps without falling over. We've got 2 more laps to go. Danger Man is miles gone, and we're just not going to catch that, really. Okay, gap's going to appear. Oh, there was a gap there at one point. Oh, no, truck. Thank you. Sorry, Nugs. Right, we've been lapped by Danger Man. Danger Man's having such a good race in this that they have lapped the entire field. Oh, hello, Nareths. Oh, well, bounced Nareths off the track. Oh, the blue truck got rejected from this jump. We've also been quite bullied by this jump, not quite as bad. Uh-oh. J-turn in a Dakar truck is dangerous. Oh, someone's just launched a truck at us. We're 44 seconds clear. Gliska's completely vanished as things have gone very wrong. Yeah, this has been madness. This has been absolute madness. Oh, we're clear of most of it. And then I think a Lado landed on us and punted us back, pointing the right way. Or mostly the right way. We're 42 seconds ahead of Gliska. We're 50 seconds behind. But basically, Danger Man's got to pretty much break the entire map at this point if there's going to be any chance of me winning this race. Which, you know, I mean, it's not impossible on this map. Weirder things have happened. But I don't think it's going to happen here somehow. So, yeah, we're just going to bring that bowling ball with us. And that one there. And, oh, hello, Stevie. If that was for position, that would have been the best attempt at an overtake ever. It wasn't for position, but it was good. So yeah, we've nearly lapped Gliska. That's how bad things have gone for Gliska these last couple of laps. Danger Man has taken a victory in all of this. I mean, so Gliska was 4th and we were basically lapping them, so we're fairly clear in 2nd. As long as anything, and things can go wrong. Like, as long as anything doesn't go drastically wrong, we are mostly clear in 4th. But it's not to say it's not going to go drastically wrong. That's bad, but not too bad. Hey, Gliska, don't mind me. We have just about made our way over here. Oh, okay. Things are now starting to go a bit more drastically wrong for us. Come on, Dakar truck. Can I just get this checkpoint, please? Okay, Gliska is the vehicle closest to us, so. Oh, Lado, that was an awesome 2-wheel drift there. Style points to Lado. I mean, there's been a lot of style things going on here. Well, kind of style things going on here. Stevie's attempt at an aerial overtake is still the best, but Lado's funky 2-wheel drifting is up there as far as spectacular moments go. We've got Lado directly behind us. We will cross the line up here. Well, we'll kind of bundle our way to the line up here. It's a second place. Well done, anybody who guessed at a second place being where I would manage to climb to in all of this. Danger Man takes victory and fastest lap of the race. Jeez. Well over a minute ahead of me. What a wonderfully silly track. I think Ewan's just exploded. No, Ewan has given up. Ewan's parked. Things have not gone well for Ewan in all of this. Oh, and Gliska's just been catapulted sideways. Lado's up to third. Lado's having one of their best races to date, I think. I don't know what Lado's highest finishing position is on either a stream or a video race, to be honest. Could be... I don't know if Lado's got a second place, possibly. Actually, yeah, Lado has had a couple of second places. I think. But there we go. Lado gets on the podium. Well done, Lado, in all of that. Stevie will come home in fourth. As somebody else, I think, is that? No, we're looking at Stretchy. Never mind. I thought it was Ewan colour, but not quite. Well, there we go. While this race is coming to an end, it's actually going to be a little bit while Racing King is up in fifth. It's going to take, was Racing, who's now fallen back. It's going to take a little while as the remainder of these will come through this chaos. Tyrone Welton, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, what is your dream 3-car garage? Oh, that is always a tough choice, although I think of late I've kind of got my 3-car garage down and I'm happy with it. So my choices for the dream 3-car garage is a Lotus Carlton. That would be my kind of everyday sort of a car. It's a big saloon car. It's kind of practical, isn't it? And awesome. I love the Carlton. I would then have a Shelby Daytona, the classic race car, which is my favourite car ever. I know I will never own. Very unlikely I'll ever own a legit Daytona. Maybe I'll own one of the replicas. That's a very long shot, but possibly. But yeah, in the dream 3-car garage, Shelby Daytona would be in there. And the final one would be the Apollo IE in the purple carbon fibre. And that's that. I kind of, that's, the 3-car garage is always a tough one. It took me it's taken me a while to get to the point where I'm like, yeah, that's the garage I would have. But yeah, that would be it for me. That would be the dream 3-car garage. You've got something practical, you've got something classic, and you've got a modern hypercar. And the Apollo is really the only modern hypercar that I care that much for. So there we go. Burnt Toast Man, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, did you hear about the train spotter who got run over by his favourite train? He was chuffed to bits. I'm not going to give you a boo for that one. I quite liked that one. So, you know what? I'm not going to give you a boo. I'm sure chat will, but I quite like that one. So there we go. Lado's saying, I haven't won a race. How did a few seconds and thirds? Yeah, Lado's got close at times. It's just not quite got there. I'm sure Lado will. I'm sure Lado will at some points. Although Lado has won Wreckfest stuff. In fact, in the very first filming session Lado was ever in, Lado won a couple of races, I think. Certainly won at least one in the first ever Wreckfest filming session that they took part in. So just not quite got there with the GTA races yet. MBG, thank you very much for the donation. Saying good afternoon from Tennessee. Thanks for the entertainment. I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. And yeah, good afternoon, good morning, good evening perhaps, depending on where you are in the world. I hope wherever you are watching this from, hope you're enjoying this on your Sunday, or possibly, let's say Sunday at some point, or possibly Monday. I think the Aussies and New Zealanders might be silly o'clock in the morning. Have we got this stuck? Come on, Nissan. There we go. We have climbed up of that one. Right. I guess we should probably load up a sensible race. Like, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the chaos. We all enjoy the chaos, but we're gonna load up maybe a sensible race. I say that because there's never any guarantee that whatever I load up is gonna be sensible. Right, what tracks? What tracks have we not run? Oh, okay, that's what that one is. Whenever you see a brazen circuit, you're never sure whether it's going to be a sensible. Brazen does make some sensible circuits, or whether it's going to be a silly one. Shall we load up a Ewan track? I remember this hairpin circuit. This is not a bad track actually to go around. Apparently, Lado prefers warm cereal. You heard it here first. So there we go. I don't know what Lado has to say for that, although I'm fairly sure Lado has put Ewan likes various things in the description of some of the Lado circuits, so you know. Right, we shall leave all that on. And from last job. So yeah, this is a vaguely sensible track. I'd say that. No, it's a pretty good layout. We've got some pretty good racing around here in the past. I expect it to continue like so. We will start, everyone connected, we will go racing with some sports classic. I think this will be locked to 1 car per class. I think. I could be wrong. Ewan will have to let us know. If you do want to take part, we do still have some spaces. You are more than welcome to. Ewan is the person to message alongside where the game tag is alongside where I've highlighted on the screen at the moment. Sends you a message, and he will try and get you an invite, try and get you connected, and hopefully it'll work and everything. If you keep spamming him with messages, you will go further and further back on the list because he'll do it in chronological order. So if you keep sending a message, you keep going to the latest message sent, which is the back of the line. So yeah, we will try and get you connected, but it's not always the easiest thing in the world. Senor Blanco, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, fun fact, Scott McLaughlin's full name is Scotland McLaughlin. You could make that up, and I wouldn't know whether that's true. I feel like that's not true. I feel like you're telling me a lie, but I also don't know for a fact if it isn't true. I feel like it's not, but you never know. You never know. I did finally get around to watching the Indy 500 because I was streaming last week when it was on and I recorded it, and it took me a while to get around to watching it. Things didn't quite go so well in that one. It was another race where wind caught some cars out. Only at Indy they kind of have a bigger crash than they do at Catalonia, where things went wrong. Yeah. I was waiting to see if I don't know whether I'm really hoping this has only got 1 car unlocked. I was wondering if Ewan was going to post in the chat. I'm going to guess at it only having 1 car, and hopefully that'll be the case. I don't know what's fast. I guess. What is it, like the classic cheetah and that sort of stuff are probably going to be the way to go if it is kind of open. Fingers crossed it won't be. I don't know if we're waiting for anybody, so we're just going to get it started because, you know, racing is fun and everything. Now, when we raced around here, we had it might be the Z-Type actually. I just remembered now. I was thinking because I think we raced the Rebel SUV. I think the Z-Type was the thing we raced. I think it was Sports Classics. We had the Z-Type. I should have been cleverer than that, but I don't mind the Z-Type. It's not too bad to go racing with. Hopefully, we can have some decent racing in this one. Keep it relative. Oh, it's night time. That's probably not the best for us. I guess visibility's not terrible around here. Bloody hell. There might be, yeah, as one says, there might be a little bit of scooping between some of them, because one of the cars behind, oh god, that's a lot of cars barreling into a hairpin at the very start of a race, and not everyone's going to make it. Could have been worse. I mean, it wasn't perfect. Could have been a lot worse, all things considered. Down the bottom of this hill, though, is where it's probably going to get worse, because cars in slipstream are not going to know when to stop. Oh, and Ewan either spun on their own or got assistance. Probably got assistance would be my best guess, but yeah, Mayhem did befall everybody there a little bit. Yeah, we have seen worse crashes, considering that is literally the worst type of corner, downhill with a lot of catch-up potential. Oh, I could have just not pushed too hard through there. Gliska's got to the lead. I mean, we're not that worried, as ever, really. At the start of a race, we're not going to be too desperately worried about losing the odd place. As long as we stay within the fight, that's the bit that matters, really. We will get a lovely tow all the way down here. Back Danger Man's car, and that'll put us to second. Just got to be careful. Oh, through here. Danger Man does... Oh, there's another car to the inside. Danger Man does a good job on repassing, although we have all kind of slowed ourselves down a little bit. Gliska's got a little bit of a clean air going on. Some curb boosting trying to go on between the two red cars. Not really worked very well. Barreling towards another hairpin at the bottom. We got all sorts of upset over that. Now, can we... Can't fire past there. We need to sort ourselves out. In fact, our fighting is not really great. We brought Zen with us. Maybe it wasn't... Was it... Oh, no. Was it the Z-type, maybe, that Impega balanced on that wall in a crash? Possibly. At least... Okay. The good news is, as far as visibility goes, it is actually starting to get daylight. So that will help no end. Okay, we are around the final corner. And that's the final corner that helped me do well around here. Quite a lot, because I think I won both races in the video around here, because both times there were big crashes at the final corner, and I was able to avoid a lot of them. We've got to, yeah, we're getting alongside Charlie. We're not actually... The problem we've got is we're fighting each other a lot over this second place. I mean, that's all sorts of crisscrossing going on there from us. The problem is that, yeah, because we're all fighting each other, we're not really catching these two ahead very well. We would be better off going a half a lap without trying to overtake each other and just focus, although I think we are going to catch them now. Literally a couple of corners not going side by side and everything, and sure enough, here we are in the fight. In fact, I am in the fight. Charlish will join fairly soon, I have no doubt. I didn't want to turn in because I wasn't sure if somebody was going to have a go up the inside. Yeah. Okay, so it's now a 4-car battle for the lead. Won't be long, I shouldn't think, before Zen ends up joining us. Make it 5 for the lead. Back end wants to let go all the way through there. There is a car on the inside, which we will give space to. Problem Gliska will have is you'll get just no momentum off the corner on that tighter a line. We will have a fairly decent run, and it's to the outside again. Can't quite defend that one. That's okay. We'll still fight our case through this next section. Maybe we would have been better off lifting and going into line. There was a Z-type gap, and we found said gap and used all of it. We're going to get a very good run up the hill here, and that will put us to the lead of the race, although this track is difficult to know, actually. It's a awkward run to the finish line. If you get a good slingshot up the hill, you might be able to get yourself out of slipstream range for the run to the line. You might not, but yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It will all depend on how many cars are around you. I think in a 1v1, if you slipstream up the hill at the perfect time, you could probably get out of range. But if there's any more than one car in that group, it'll be a very different story, because they'll be able to work together. Although we've got a little bit of a breakaway going on. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th. They're all within sight of each other, sight of us. And they probably will catch before the end of the race. But the more they fight, more time we get to just kind of do our own thing, really. And that's always, I say, always helpful, if we can just sit and do our own thing, stay out of trouble. I have a horrible feeling. Polo, what have you been eating? I have a horrible feeling we're on the third dogfight of the evening. Yeah. Polo, you're trying to distract with chemical warfare. It's not very pleasant. It's not as bad as the others, though, okay? This is only a minor attempt at chemical warfare from the top. Yeah, I should have left it outside the crate. No, let's say he's fairly well behaved, but yeah, has got the farts today apparently. We're going to try go around the outside of this hairpin, but it's a bit late on the brakes. I mean, we'll get away with it. We can kind of bobble the curb on the outside. Where is Danger Man's all the way on the inside. We will. That's actually a really difficult section. There are all sorts of horrible crossed up lines through there. It's a right mess of a section. We got away with it, but yeah, not so good. Right, so this is where it's going to be curious to see. So I think because of the hill, the car in the lead loses a lot more from the catch-up than it would in a normal section, which is why I think it puts you too far back for a slipstream run to the line. That being said, though, no, you see, this time around, no, we're closer than Danger Man got to us, but we still wouldn't lead. So it's a difficult one to decide. And the thing is, though, we're working on this theory, and the end of the race is not going to be that, because I can see Gliska and Ewan and massive gaggle of cars are going to join the fight very soon. Yeah, they're going to be right here any second now. The end of this lap, I think they'll be with us, which will give us a 2-lap melee as we're all scrambling for position. So yeah, this 1v1 fight has been nice. You know, there's been a couple of little bit of paint swapping, but nothing crazy, nothing silly. And here we go with the slipstream up the hill. Yeah, Gliska and Ewan and co are about to join in. We are to the outside. Not going to make that one work around there. We tried, just can't quite do it. Who else has come with? Amy, Childish and Level 8 are in that group, and Zen's a little bit further back. Now, around the outside here is doable if the back end can hold it, and then it's to the inside at the next corner, although it's too deep under brakes by me. It's worth a go, but wasn't very successful. I'd say it's worth a go. Yeah, I guess a little bit. It's all right to try that one there. Now we will have a very good run to the inside. Barely got it stopped. Didn't really intend to dive on Danger Man. I just couldn't get the car slowed down in time. I'm glad we were early on the brakes, because that could have been really bad. Oh, Ewan did get a very unfortunate launch off the back of Danger Man's car. And got fired. You couldn't do that one worse. You know, you expect the light contacts to not be any problem, and then you just get fired a mile off the circuit. It's not even a mile off the circuit, it was just far enough that you couldn't avoid the wall. Alright. Around the final corner we go. So, what are we looking like here? So, the car to watch really is... Ah, you see, because now Danger Man and Gliska are fighting each other too much. So, yeah, it's really going to come down... It's going to come down... That hill on the final lap is going to be the deciding factor. If a car behind... If the car in second can get a good tow and get a good gap on the way up that hill, it is difficult to catch before the start-finish line. However, I don't know whether that is going to be the case. It will be... That's how we're seeing it in a 1v1, but we're not likely to have a 1v1 for the end of this race. It's looking like at least a 3-car battle for the lead, and that might change how it works. Possibly more, depending on if Amy and that group can recover. They've kind of stumbled over each other a little bit and fallen out of sorts and lost a lot of that ground, which means it is looking mostly like a 3-car battle. As we head down this hill, we are going to give the inside in this instant. I mean, if you can hold it around the outside, you're the inside for the hairpin, which is good, but we couldn't really get close enough. We're still going to sit side by side all the way through here. We will bobble some more of the curbs. We've got a good run. Danger Man can kind of squeeze us to the inside. It doesn't really matter too much. Chris is going to cut underneath both of us. Again, as long as we don't fall off the road, this sort of battling is fine. They can battle each other through here. Yeah, now, okay, so this is where a little bit of research is going to come in slightly to try and figure out. No, see, I think we might be too far back here. Possibly. No, we've got a really good tow up here. Dangerman got a tow past Gliska, but it wasn't. It was probably far enough away to defend from Gliska. But yeah, this is where the whole more than one car racing you is going to come in. Oh, did not think Gliska was that close. That was my bad, slightly. Just assumed Gliska was further back. I should have checked. Should have checked before turning across there. Gliska was closing very, very quickly. Now, me and Gliska will not fall over each other. That is important. As easy as it is, as much as we want, you know, everyone wants to be. Everyone wants to lead the race, but everyone wants to be. You know, if you're not leading the race, you want to be in second. You want to be the first car that gets to tackle the leader. You don't, at this stage of the race, you don't want to give too much room anymore. But you got to give racing room. At the end of the day, I don't want to have a crash with Gliska that puts us both in a wall, because that will put us both out of the race. But I also want to be in prime opportunity to try and overtake Dangerman. It's difficult. It's just a juggling act of trying to find. Oh, we suddenly got a huge pull forward. That has put us on the outside of this hairpin. I was going to cut underneath everyone, but Dangerman turned up, and I couldn't because there was a red car in the way. Right, so we'll get slipstream off Gliska. That's fine. We will potentially get a pass done down here. Oh, we're sliding through there, and I had to go on the brakes. If I hadn't, we would have spun. Or if we didn't spin fully, we would have spun enough into Gliska that would have taken us both out. Had to lift out of it. Did not have the rear end grip or stability to make that one work. So, there's a few more corners to go. Dangerman is to the outside. I don't really have anywhere to go there. Can't really dive to the inside of anybody. And we are all going to end up falling into line as we head through this next section. Dangerman, I think, is hanging back a little bit. It's really, you've got to be really careful. If you hang back too far, you won't get. You'll run out of. You won't have the space for slipstream. If you get too close, you don't really get the slipstream. Dangerman's trying to break the tow frantically from us. It's basically what it was like last lap. Not really got any tow going on for us here, so I'm hoping we get a great run out of this final corner. Gliska tried to climb over the back of us. It didn't really work. Dangerman is desperately trying to break the slipstream. We're not quite close enough to do anything. Yeah, it really was. You wanted to be in the right place for the climb up the hill. And there we go. It was a great battle. It was a great battle between the top three cars. Ewan got fastest lap in fourth. I mean, Ewan caught the lead pack and then just made a mistake and dropped out of it. So, yeah, Amy gets fifth ahead of Childish Zen in seventh ahead of Level 8 Racing King, and Longbow round out the top 10. Yeah, that was a great race. That was a great race. But yeah, I was hoping to get a bigger pull out of the final corner, and I just didn't quite get enough of it. There we go. That was an enjoyable race, though. I say second place, still not too bad. Still not too bad. I'll take another 26 grand. But yeah, just didn't quite get a big enough slipstream towards the finish line. But that's the way it goes. The Z-Type, interesting enough, they're not a bad car to drive, but yeah, the slightly weird collisions with the back of it are scary, especially when you're in a narrow section, and that narrow, you get launched, as you saw with you, and you kind of just get pinged off the back of it and fired sideways. So, yeah, an interesting one, that's for sure. Christian, thank you very much for the donation. I'm back from my evening run now. Enjoyed the chaos in my ears. Yeah, there was a lot of it. There was a lot of it indeed. By the way, I'm in Sweden and the weather is beautiful this evening. It's all right for some. Oh, well, hopefully the game is going to where I meant to. It froze. I think it's loading. But yeah, it's all right. It's actually stopped raining over here finally. I mean, it's miserable and grey out of here, but yeah, it has at least stopped raining. But there we go. Maybe tomorrow will be nicer. Who knows? Probably not. Probably not. Knowing my luck. I know my luck. It'll wait until I have to go walk the dog. Who, speak of the devil, has decided to stretch and be very much upside down because, of course, that is the comfy place to be. Right, what shall we drive? Let's have a go. Let's go drive some compacts, shall we? I feel like this is a good way to go. We'll go for 6 laps in some compact cars. And, I don't know what we're going to be driving here. Could be anything. Could be anything. Hopefully, have we won a race this evening? Might have won one, possibly. I don't know. We've had some podiums. We've had some. We've had some good runs, really. We've just not quite been in the right place. We've not quite been able to make the most of any of these kind of blasts to the finish, which is how it goes. Alright, let's set it to noon. We should have good visibility the whole time. We'll just start. If people are going to get connected, they can... Well, they can either join for the next one or however it's going to end up working. I guess if it's not locked to a car, we'll use whatever. I have a feeling these are normally locked to something, although it could be anything. Oh dear. I shouldn't have picked it at 6 laps. Oh no. Pre-endurance race? Anybody? I mean, they're good. They should be good enough to race. That's the hope. I mean, in theory, they might get nudged around a bit. The front-wheel drive, they're fairly stable. Place your bet, so wonderful folk of chat. Where do we reckon? Is it going to be another second place for me as we barrel into turn 1? Let's just look at around the outside. Amy's got the pink car to the inside. It's actually not a too bad a turn 1, surprisingly. The howl of the terrible cars as we go downhill. Oh, we get a little bit pushed through there. Oh, and there's a purple car pointing the wrong way. I don't know if it was pushed. It's impossible to know. We are to the outside, although it's not a very good way around the outside. It's getting very busy back there. So thankfully we are ahead of it for now. I'm not going to be able to do anything. It's too narrow through. Oh, it's too narrow through this section. We got a red car to the inside. We get a great tow on the exit, and that will put us back to the lead of the race. But the whole group is there. Is Alado in 10th actually? That was had a good start. Is not so far away from all of this. Oh, okay. I was expecting a car to be to the inside. I just expected my braking performance to be a little bit greater. Yeah, I'm still the outside. Okay, Gliska had no idea that I was out there. I had no idea I was out that wide, really. Was it? Oh, 4 wide here is dangerous. Level 8. We're going to get away with it because these don't really oversteer. You try that in the Z-Type, it would have ended in calamity. They're 3 wide up ahead. Gliska was going for the sort of very late turn-in. Got away with all of this so far. I mean, there's been little bits of paint swapping. Got a green car going to the outside of us. You're not really going to get around the outside there. It's not an easy corner to get it right. Oh, you both get a lot of understeer on that wider line. Childish is going to try and make something work there. We're all going to just about fall in line, I think. Blue car, we'll give some space too. Again, no point going crazy on the fighting through here. It's a big cluster of cars working our way at the front. Big run up the hill. We're just going to push the red car forward. Not much more I can do, really. Didn't really get much slipstream ourselves there. We come out of all of this. Oh. Not in the lead of the race. I was going to say, Childish is... I want to try to miss a checkpoint. No, it's just having trouble keeping up with everything. Oh. The good news is these can climb the curbs, it seems. The big purple curbs. We can climb those. Now we are to the outside at turn 1 hairpin. I have to hope no one misses their braking point, as that would be a massive disaster for us. Thankfully nobody does. We run down the hill, we're in second. Actually made a little bit of a break as that lot. They didn't really crash, they just slowed each other down through all of that. I can't do anything. We're going to Gliska on the outside. So, yeah, actually, I mean, this is the whole group. I don't even know how far back this goes. Lado's 9th. It goes back to about 12th, I think. This is on the most part. We have a car to the inside. I really hope not. It's not a place you want to go 4 wide and be stuck on the really tight line through there. Thankfully, they thought better of it. Childish will get alongside us here as we run side by side through these corners. We will bobble the curb. Oh, we got such a good run. I didn't really want to go around the outside of Gliska there, but I had such a good run, and that was the only place I could go. I couldn't pull my car anymore away from that. So the hairpin, we head. Danger Man looks around the outside, can't make it work. Gliska does go the long way around. Danger Man is going to look there. I don't know where Gliska's gone yet. Gliska's to the inside. We're going to head 4 or 5 wide down here now. Everything just about works. Childish will be to the inside. Gliska fires it the long way around. Green car's going to cut back and try and get some of that action. Gliska's found some space there, and it's all sort of worked itself out. So back to Valtrek, we're all in a group, and there's a small gap back to Lado's group, and we are in the middle of the 4 wide at another hairpin, of which we're going to come out pretty much all neck and neck. Gliska with a good amount of momentum, but it's going to be a really wonky line. I'm just going to back out of this for a second. Danger Man's going to lose out as well on that wonky line. We've found a little bit of space here. It's ridiculous. It's great racing. It's great racing. Oh, Purple Car tried to find a gap, but it wasn't really on there. I think because these things are a little bit slower, when someone tries to find a gap and it doesn't quite work, there's not quite the same punishment that you get with the faster cars. You've got to wait. You get away with a lot of little bumps with these, a lot more so perhaps than some others. We are to the inside of everybody at the final corner, but the whole pack is on the way now. Danger Man gets a little nudges, a little sideways. Yeah, Lado's group is catching us. Childish is just going to fire us forward a bump draft, because what else can you do at that point? There was a car on the outside, car on the inside. I get oversteer mid-corner, fire Gliska wide. Don't mean to, but that's the only option Gliska had. Although Gliska won't mind too much, because you get curb boost on the exit. We are still going 3 wide. I think we've been 3 wide through almost all of these corners so far. Childish is going to cut underneath. We're going to get a good run on the exit. Gliska will give us space. In fact, because Gliska's happy enough to let us do this, because we'll get past, and then, oh god, the whole slipstream train is on the outside. So we'll come back in, and we want Gliska to slipstream behind us. Lado's out wide, and we'll maybe go for the lead of the race, not quite. Purple car's slid off into the wall, because it's just run out of grip. It's now 3 wide in a very busy section. Green Machine has had to bail out of that one. Childish will give us space, and they do, thankfully. And it's just getting bigger and bigger, this group. I don't quite know how far back. It's about the front 12 are covered by a second and a half at this point. Level 8, haven't seen so far this race, has now had a go. For the lead, not quite got it. Childish, I can't. There's so many cars going on in this that I can't actually keep up with who is where. We're going to just bump draft Gliska all the way down the hill. Why not? It kind of worked, actually. It's not the most effective, but it did kind of work to keep us ahead of an onrushing horde of cars. It seems like the bump drafting is going to be very, very plausible with these vehicles. It might be what is needed to take a car to victory at the end if you have a very big group. It might be whoever's in the second sort of row of cars, whoever gets a good run might decide who takes a victory. But you've got to be in the right place at the right time. Yeah, bump drafting, I mean, it's the last resort, essentially. You're accepting that the car ahead is going to beat you, but you might be able to push and get yourself a better position by pushing someone else. There has been... there's not already been a crash, necessarily, but they've dropped back. Me and Gliska have got a little bit of a break away from Ewan and the rest of that group. I mean, if it was the final lap, it would have been wonderful. We'll move across. I mean, we're going to get Gliska some slipstream. We want to try and get away from that group. It's never really going to work, though, of course. They're going to catch just too quickly in all of this. Now, what can we do about a slipstream to the line from here? This is kind of what I'm testing. Yeah, so that's the perfect position. If you're going to get a slipstream towards the line, you've got to be right there. No one's going to go to the inside at turn 1. It's an awkward angle. No one was close enough to be having a dive. There's all sorts of cars all over the place on the exit of turn 1. We're not going to move around. There's way too many cars about. We're going to go 3 wide towards turn 2. Gliska probably wanted to cut underneath Childish, but I'm under no obligation to give Gliska that space. What I did is perfectly fine there. We had the right of way there. Ewan is about to come racing past with a Lado in tow up the hill, and someone's exploded. I don't know how you explode on this circuit. That's quite impressive. They must have rolled off the big purple curves and fallen over that way. Oh, yeah, there's a bit too many cars in one space. Unfortunate for those. I think they've actually recovered, and they've fallen to the back of this big group, but they're still in the group at least. We've got a good run up the hill. Ewan's got a good run to the inside. Gliska moved across to get behind us. Now we're going to go 4 wide up here. There's going to be a lot of different lines. I'm trying to give space. Ewan got that corner really well. Credit where credit is due. That was a very, very good move by Ewan to keep that all in line and keep position. Of course, as we barrel down the hill, it's now 5 wide through the fastest corner on the track. Ewan and Lado get into trouble, as does Gliska. We all kind of lean on each other, but as we all lent on each other, we all managed to keep everybody pointing the right way. Ewan gets about 6 cars in one corner there and takes the lead of the race. This is ridiculous stuff. I mean, I'm glad we ended up picking Prees, because this has been amazing racing. It really is a different sort of racing in some regards. It's all about car placement. You've got level 8's got a big hit. I think it was level 8. It might have actually been, no, it might have been Salmon. In that colour anyway. Got a very big hit. Oh, we have a little tag to Gliska. Just misjudged it. However, Gliska is still pointing in the right direction. Everyone's in one piece here. We'll bubble some more curves. Lado's going to lead the way up the hill. I mean, it won't be by the top of the hill, Lado in the lead, because we're all going to get a massive tow, but that is how it goes. Ewan gets a really good run on the outside. Now, I've got no one to really give me slipstream in front. Lado is going to get to the inside. We will give some space. Danger Man with huge amount of overspeed. Just way too much speed is into the back of Ewan. Now, we've got a good run here. We've got a good run here, but Lado was slightly blocking us getting the slipstream as good as possible. So if that had been the final lap, Lado would have actually given Gliska the win, because I had to lift and check up, which is, again, as I said before, sometimes having a big group of cars is helpful. Sometimes it can be a hindrance. Of course, we're really far wide here. I don't know whether I want to be out this far wide. You can get a good enough run on the exit. You'll get a good slipstream up the hill, but you are also at the mercy of everyone on the inside, because if anyone makes a mistake, you're screwed. No one did. We got away with all of that. I mean, a little bit of liberal use of track limits. Stevie chucked it up the inside and makes it work, but it's now going to be the wrong line through these next couple of corners. We're side by side with Lado, who we will give space to, and Lado will keep the lead of the race through here. Now, someone's going to draft behind me. Oh, big crash behind. I think that's level 8 gone over. No, it isn't. It's Salmon that's gone over. Right. This has broken up the lead group a little bit. It's given us about 6-7 car breakaway. A 6-car breakaway, and there's a couple of seconds back then to group 2. Don't know what's happened to Gliska. Gliska's vanished. Must have been involved in that crash then. Couldn't actually see Gliska's name on the leaderboard, but it must have just been me being blind. But that's, I think that second group might still catch us before the end of the race, because we're fighting like this. This is seriously inefficient for lap times. With 3 and 4 wide through every corner, it's not a very fast way to go. So, yeah, they will catch us before the end of this race. It's going to be a manic final lap. Valtrek had to go to the inside. It was... There was some space there. There wasn't much space. They just about got it stopped. Now we're all going to get very, very crowded through here. Purple car's getting in trouble. I'm out very wide. Not really where I wanted to be. A little bit too much understeer for me. And the second group has caught us. Yeah. It really didn't take very long for that. Everyone's getting concertinaed and stacked up. Problem is, now we've pulled out a slipstream. Purple car does just get in front. But we've got no one to slipstream off of. Everyone's trying to get... Oh, it's all getting a bit busy. Yeah, I mean, on the final lap from back in 8th, you're just never going to... You'd need such a big toe, you're just never going to be able to do it for a run to the line. We've got to be in a better place than that. We've got a decent enough run here to do something, but it isn't going to be enough. So, this is it. It's the final lap of the race. Into turn 1 we go. We are on that inside line. There is squabbling on the outside of the circuit. We've got to 5th. We're going to be out wide through this next corner, is always the way it's going to be. The line I took through turn 1. I mean, that's okay. You have to kind of accept that a little bit. We are stuck out wide. I don't really want to be stuck out wide, but this is where we're going. car did not realise there was a vehicle on the outside. We've got somebody even further on the outside than us. We're going to sweep around the outside of everybody now. It's put us really out of position through here, but we are far enough ahead that we will get away with it. Okay, we take the lead of the race. We've actually built a little bit of a gap. It won't last at all. However, that lot there are going to come barreling towards us at the 5, 6, 7 wide towards the hairpin. That's fine. Purple car will get past. Everyone else is going to the outside of me. Well, let's take that back, actually. Level 8 was diving to the inside on a very tight line. But got it stopped, didn't overrun the corner or anything silly like that. So we will just come barreling past. Danger Man's to the inside. Lado's slipstreaming behind us with Amy. We will barrel into this very quick corner. Oh, it's going to be 3 wide, and Lado's going to poke the nose past for the moment. We are all cleanly through there. We've got to give Danger Man a bit of space on the inside. We're still 3 wide on the exit. Amy is behind us. Which way is everyone going to go as we hit to the bottom of the course? I think Danger Man got a little tag, but in getting tipped into me, we straighten them up, so no harm done there, really. We're towards the front of this group. Oh, Lado got big understeer through there. We were all checked up. No one's going quickly at the moment through this section. I'm worried about the speed going up the hill. I'm worried that someone behind us is going to get a mega slipstream and there's going to be nothing that we can do about it. We're stuck out wide now. Definitely not got any slipstream at all here. We are just stuck out wide on our own, pretty much. We're trying to get a little bit of curb boost. There's not much else I can do at this point. Anything else we do is going to screw us over. It's about 5 wide in the final corner, and I've asked too much. The only way I could win that... Oh, Danger Man, Ewan and Lado got connected. Racing King is going to take victory in this one, as everyone tangled at the death. The main chance I had of making that work, the main chance I had is if I hung it out wide around that corner and had the grip to make it work. If I could hang it around the outside there, I could have maybe got a good run, but I just threw it in with too much speed. That's, you know, it was worth a go. It was worth a go for that maneuver because I don't think I had any other options really. So yeah, we kind of had to try something around there. But that was about as good as we were going to. As good as we were going to get, really. So yeah, there we go. I think there's going to be warnings for Racing King and Valtrack 4. Not so good driving on that one. I personally didn't see much, but we were having our own battle, so I don't necessarily see everything that goes on. Sadly, in these, I'll kind of rely on the filming crew party to inform me on some of that stuff. Sound of White Noise, thank you very much for the donation. They're saying, Alex, that's not Lado, that's Brado Sorrent. Yes, it is the combination of Brazen and Lado into one. Yeah, sure. You know what? We will go with that. The Prado Sorrent. Right, what is the time actually? I think we will have time. We will have time for a silly race to round off this stream. Seems like a good idea to me. We will have. Oh, well, some people have made it into this live. I don't know what's going on with these. We will have a silly race to finish this session off. If I can find something that's, let's say something different, something that we haven't done for a little while. We're not going to do things like King of the Hill. They're too much of a pain in the arse to set up. Oh, we do have Highway Glitch Fest. I did see someone asking about this. Zav was asking about Highway Glitch Fest 2. I can't remember which highway glitch fest this one is. Like, there's been a few wacky creations, shall we say. And I'm not sure which one this is. I think I remember which one this is. Yep. I remember which one this is. Ah, yes. Glorious Mayhem. Glorious Mayhem indeed. New vehicles added at your own peril. Who knows what we might end up running. I'm not gonna... Oh! The Woolaloo worked! I heard a Woolaloo. Lado, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I am yellow to see if the unluck of the blue is the thing. Yellow seems to be doing me well. Also, it sets me apart from the other blues. That is true. That is true. The yellow is slightly different. I hope it's brought you some more light. I mean, we actually had a really, really good race in that last one. It's a shame it went a little bit wrong at the end there. Although when we filmed that track, there were 2 crashes on the final corner in the 2 races we did. The final corner does get chaotic there. It is just naturally how it goes. So yeah, perhaps not the biggest surprise in the world, but it is a shame still. It was a good race up until that point. Dave Lister, thank you very much for the donation. Saying thanks for the great racing. Go Team Orange. Yes, Team Orange has not been too bad. Has not been too bad at all. We've been relatively competitive. Yeah, we're going to run compacts. I think it'll be the Panto. I think it's locked. I can't remember, though. It's been a long, long time since we've driven this track. We shall see. We shall see. There is the potential for police to turn up. Nareth, are you still hanging around? I don't know if you're still in this session. Nareth might have left or might have got disconnected. Nareth's loved running around and getting the wanted levels and just causing complete carnage on this track. It is normally how it goes. You just get complete mayhem around here. That is the hope. It is always the hope, really, with these races. We are going to go racing, and we are going to see what might happen. 6 laps around this mad circuit. If it isn't the Panto, we're just going to grab whatever. What's quick in the compacts? Okay, I mean, Brioso makes the most sense, I guess. Nah, that livery kind of works. Sure, we'll go with the Brioso. You definitely don't want to drive the Asbo. It's horrible to drive. But we shall see what is going to happen around this track. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Basically, this circuit has us running into a lot of traffic, and sometimes you get lucky and you avoid the mayhem. Sometimes you do not. And I don't know what's gonna befall us, but we are off. We are underway, and I don't know whether we want to lead over this first jump because things are about to get probably quite out of control. Although the car that bounced off our roof had a worse time than we did, thankfully. Oh! That might be the most glorious turn 1 I've ever seen. That was amazing. That was absolutely ridiculous. I want to get across in front of the dump truck. Oh, bloody hell. We only just got stopped there. I don't quite know how we got away with that, but it was an only just. Okay. The AIs do get affected by this boost pad, often inconsistently. I am going to get out of the way of that. We are going to find a gap through all of that. It has all worked. We are out the other side. Now, the first lap is one thing. The second lap is when things get a lot crazier and a lot more out of control, because there are going to be wrecks of cars, there are going to be things stuck, the trucks can block the road in places, oh dear. So yeah, like the first lap can be very clean and clear, and then it can really quite quickly bounce downhill. Oh god, there's explosive trailers around. That's asking for trouble. The Briosso's not too shabby here so far. Oh, glitchy trailers, I don't like the sight, don't like the look of that. I actually know why I went that way around that car, but never mind. All is good. We've actually got a nice lead. Danger Man got into trouble with some traffic. Yeah, I mean, we're enjoying a nice lead at the moment. In fact, massive gap. I have a feeling there might be a track blockage somewhere, because there's a 3-car breakaway and we are literally 30 seconds clear of everything, which does make me think there may well be some problems later on in the lap. Yeah, when you've got that size gap after one lap, it makes me wonder what's gone on. Because this is one of the advantages I have. Being host of these events, I'm always put on pole. Now, okay, with catch up and slipstream turned on, it does normally bring some other cars do normally come with me. Oh dear, that's not good. Can I actually get out of here? No. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh, for God's sake. Literally, as I was talking about being on pole, I just lose the back end over a bump and completely screws me over. Yeah, being on pole is a huge advantage in a race like this. You can run in clean air for a long period of time and generally stay out of trouble. Sometimes you can have a silly error like that and, yeah, get just wedged. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Thought that truck was going to end up doing some mean things. Thankfully, it did not. Right. So, oh, something's gone wrong. That's what went wrong with Racing King, and it's gone wrong for me as well, and for a purple, another Briosso. Wow, we just got a vicious... Briosso, can you actually put your wheels on the floor again? That truck was mean. Yeah, the AIs don't always get properly affected by the boost pads. Ow. Oh, and the purple car's going backwards. Oh dear. They've exploded. Danger Man now has that 30-second lead. We are gonna... Oh god. That car just snapped on us through there. Yeah, you see the dangers of this. When it goes wrong, it goes wrong. When the trucks do get affected by the boost pads, it really does cause a problem. Oh, I was hoping I was going to jump that. Something exploded. That's not so good. Yeah, there's a wreck of a trailer. That could be a problem if that starts getting fired around. Yeah, unfortunately for me, we've had a really bad second lap. Mostly of my own doing, although it then became not of my own doing, really. So we've got 22 seconds to the leader. It's not impossible that we can catch it, because, I mean, hell, saw what happened last lap around. We will hope for some misfortune to befall the cars ahead of us. It's certainly possible. And, yeah, take it from there, really. It's about all we can do. I mean, the catch-up is going to bring us a little bit towards them. Oh, we're fine. I thought we were going to land on the roof there. But we did not. Let's not turn in too much. The Briosso is quick, but it is oversteery. It's snappy oversteery as well, which is what makes it quite dangerous. The back end can let go very, very easily and very unpredictably at times, which around here is a bit of a problem when you've got to dodge all sorts of traffic. Oh, where is that Mini going? I have no idea. Okay, and Danger Man is actually starting to get into lap traffic as well. Also not helpful, because even if the lap traffic is trying to get out of the way, if it has a crash and the car gets flung around by boost pads, no guarantee it's going to be able to get out of the way nicely. We're starting to get a pile-up of wrecks. That's also another thing that is going to affect potentially the leader more than the rest of the pack. Although, I don't know. Uh-oh. If you're all in the same party, maybe the leader more than everyone else, but... oh, that's an awkward place. That's a really horrible place. Okay, Danger Man has had a bad run down that section because they're just ahead of us. This is now getting bad. Yeah. Oh! This is awful. This is really bad. This is the worst we've ever seen Highway Glitch Fest. I've never seen it this congested before. We've seen it broken in a couple of places, but this is exquisitely broken. This is what we want. This is what you came to see, Washington. Hello. That's horrendous. There's such a bad mess down there. Danger Man's lead has been evaporated, as we can see the lead. I mean, the top three are all close together. We're within about 8 seconds of each other, which around this track is not much. Any other track, and that's a big amount of time, but around here, that's really not that much. Oh, really, game? Come on now. Now he's just being unduly mean. We've got 2 laps to go. I mean, anything is possible. Anything is possible around here, especially if we've got roadblocks going on. Although there's no guarantee that the roadblocks are going to affect the leader more than me. With the way they seem to be forming, they seem to be forming very randomly. Oh, but no, that was just normal cross traffic causing problems there. I mean, the Asbo's, you know, a lap down, but there's nothing that could have done there. It was busy frantically trying to avoid the trucks on its own. I was just unfortunate enough that they sort of stopped and then went and did the silly dance, and it was all a problem. All right, boost pads. Here we go. Into the tunnel. Now, this one here is relatively clear. This corner, who knows? Oh, okay, that's going to the outside. There is some vehicles making a bit of a mess. It's not too bad. Oh my god. There's a gap. There's a gap and there's an orange car has gone flying. Oh, there's been an explosion. Oh, we threaded the needle. We threaded the needle, we got punted, and we're clear! I'm glad we're clear of that one. That's really bad. That's a really big mess. We've really, really broken this track. It's got way worse. Although I think this one here has cleared up slightly. That, I think, is the leader jumping around in front of us. Yeah, this part has cleared somehow. A little bit. Oh, we're fine. Okay, we're nicely through there. That is the leader of the race. We got couple more times around here. Okay. We got 38 seconds to Amy, who is in second place. So Danger Man really got stuck in that crash somewhere. Actually, no, Danger Man was right with us, but at the end of the exit of this jump, I don't know what's happened to Danger Man to suddenly lose that much time. Yeah, you can go for a front flip if you want. You've got more than enough time, and you can get the car settled and landed. Now, what can we do in terms of... I mean, we can overtake, of course we can. We've got slipstream and catch-up. So, of course, we could overtake. Whoa, but it's the traffic that's going to make or break this race. We are to the lead once again. Now, they're going to slipstream, and they're going to go to the outside. That's fine. Look for wherever the blockage is going to be on the road, if there is going to be one. It might be, it looks like it's around this corner, which isn't great. There is a truck, there's a mini stuck in the wall. Oh, good God, yeah, it's a mess. It's a horrible mess here. There is a gap, though. We've worked our way through it. There's a person just walking around on the motorway. I would not be on foot here. Oh, dump truck at a lot of speed. Another dump truck at a lot of speed. We have got through all of that quite nicely, and I think the car in second did as well. Yeah, they're not that far behind. Gliska's up on the wall and is down. I'm trying to see what the dots are looking like heading here. Looks clear. Little bit of trouble there. We will jump past the Mini. Don't want to hit the wall. Really easy if you bounce off the wall just to get launched skyward somewhere. There's a big pile of cars, but that was a relatively clean lap. I mean, we've not really pulled away from second place. They have not made any mistakes around here. Oh, we've got a lot of slipstream going on here. Oh, I don't want to have a fight with an Emperor. I don't really want to have a fight with a Gliska, to be honest. There's no reason, shall we say. Oh, sorry. Didn't know what way to go, and in the end I gave them a small bump and put them into the back of the dump truck. I am sorry. Did not want to do that. I was trying to not do that, pretty much, but it was just that silly dance of trying to second guess what way anyone was going, and it didn't work at the end of the day. Right, this is it. This is the final lap of the race here. Oh, so much traffic. Gliska may have missed that checkpoint in trying to get across. It's the two Briossos that are fighting this one here for the victory here, for the win. We are going to hit boost pads on the run down here. Check for traffic. Oh, it looks messy at this hairpin again. That's always where it... Oh, this hairpin... It's normally the second part, actually. It's normally the second alleyway that's the problem one, not this one. It's clearer than it has been this time around. Oh, person across the road. No one has got a wanted level as of yet, which is surprising. Oh, dump truck almost murdered us but didn't. Oh, that was a big hit for the leader. The leader has been eaten by a truck. Oh, God, although it's getting bad down here now. It's cleared up a little bit. Oh, this midsection here is bad. It is bad. We threw the Brioso into it in the hope that we would bounce clear. We have landed on the wheels now. We've been pushed. Still being pushed. Straightened it up. Oh, flaming tanker lands on us. No. Go. No. No. The flaming tanker screwed us. And then we hit traffic. No, we're not out of this yet because the Racer Kings hit traffic as well. This is it. This is going to be... It's going to be a run to the line. After all of this, I think it's going to come down to this crazy manic slipstream fest up towards the finish line, but they've got slipstream off of a backmarker car. And I don't think we're going to be close enough to do it. Although, I'll tell you what, we've got a huge amount of slipstream now. That's it. We've chucked it to the lead. We've got victory at the death. Oh, what madness. What complete madness that one was. Oh, dear. Ewan's found somewhere to park. And that is Highway Glitch Fest 2. Oh, Danger Man is the best of the non-Briossos. A good effort, a very good effort from a non-Briosso, considering how fast those cars are. Fastest lap will go to me at 54.2. Although with a fair amount of luck probably played into that lap. The first couple of laps were okay before it got busy, and then it just got really busy. And then it got really messy, and then the road got blocked in multiple places. That is how I say this. That's the way it goes on the Highway Glitch Fest sometimes. We made the most of the opportunities we got. But actually, the race still hasn't finished. I thought they were crossing the line. We were so far ahead of everything. I should probably go find someone to watch. So I thought more vehicles were closer than that battle than they actually were. Yeah, I did not think we were going to be able to win that one. After getting stuck. Oh, Danger Man has absolutely got launched to space. Go on, land it. Oh, great landing. 10 out of 10 on the landing there for Danger Man. The Panto carried too much speed and... Danger Man... Okay, so Danger Man versus Amy. This is for the best of the rest. This is the best of the non-Briossos we're talking here. The Brioso is clearly the faster car overall. So this battle does matter here. This is for something. They're trying to find a gap. I mean, if you can beat a Brioso... Oh, Danger Man's flipped it. And he's getting carted along on their roof. Amy looks like they've got clear of all of this, although missed a boost pad, so Danger Man's carrying so much more speed towards this next corner. This is now the battle for 5th place here. 3rd and 4th have finished this race. They're going to go side by side. No one's going to have any slipstream because they're stuck side by side. And if it... Oh, truck. Amy's had to dodge it. They're still going to keep side by side the whole way. I think the Prairie's just that little bit faster. The Rhapsody ducked into line but couldn't do it. Danger Man is going to win the non-Brioso battle. Dollars is found somewhere to... I don't even know where that is. Is that at the hairpin? What has gone on at the hairpin? It's gone really badly wrong here. I don't know what has happened at the hairpin. That's a new level of broken right there. was trying to get a sight. I don't know who to look, where to look, what was going on at that hairpin. It's a shame you don't really get a free camera in this. That was a that hairpin's filled up with more cars the last time that we went through it. That's for sure. Oh dear. Highway Glitch Fest is always fun. It's very silly. Lado's found Ewan in the showroom, the workshop. Yeah, Highway. It's a really, really silly map. The track often gets blocked. It's complete madness. However, it's a certain sort of entertainment, that is for sure. I hope you, folks watching at home, have enjoyed this ridiculous, ridiculous race. Stevie's going to come home in 12th with the Rhapsody. Best placed Asbo was Salmon up in 11th, who I put in a dump truck at one point. Sorry about that. But yeah, I hope... can I... Just trying to get a different... There we go. Oh, wait. I want the... Can I get the over there? Look at that. That is impressive amount of vehicles stuck there. But yeah, that, I am afraid, folks, is going to be it for this stream. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed. There's been some good, sensible racing. There has been some very, very silly racing, and that was definitely one of them right there. Yeah, we've driven Glitchfest a few times. I've never seen it quite do that. Not in that place, not in that way. I mean, it did what we wanted it to. It does it sometimes when you get police involved, but yeah, it doesn't normally quite go that mad. But it's good that it did. That's what we're after, really. But yeah, that is going to be it for this stream. I hope you have all enjoyed it. A massive thank you to all of you who donated. I think I read all of the messages out. I apologise if I missed any along the way. I try my best to keep up with them. Occasionally some slip through, but I think I got all of them. It is always greatly, greatly appreciated indeed. And thank you all for taking part. You know, if you are racing or if you're just watching wherever you are in the world, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed a Sunday of entertainment here. I will be back with the long drive, hopefully on Wednesday. I hope you folks will be able to join me for some of that on Wednesday evening. But yeah, it was fun as ever to revisit some of these old maps. Some of them, a lot of them I haven't really driven for quite a while. So yeah, and you know what I'm going to do is hide my money away before somebody sets a mugger on me, because everyone always does. So yeah, that lot can go away now. So next time a mugger tries to stab me in the ankles, they can't steal 10 grand. Yeah, that is going to be it for this stream. Thank you all very much for watching. The dog is going to fart us goodbye probably. I don't actually know where he's gone. He's somewhere in the office. He's been asleep for most of it, so apparently the stream wasn't that entertaining for him. But yeah, I will be back on Wednesday for some long drive. Until then, goodbye.